We are live from Charles V. Williams Stadium for tonight's season opening game between the Smyrna Eagles and the Dover Senators. Good evening, everyone. I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Nick Halliday, our color analyst and producer, with Trey Mitchell operating the camera for the delayed opening to this 2020 football season, presented by 302 Sports, our live stream broadcast. Smyrna head coach Mike Judy is in his 7th year. He has an overall record of 51-17. Including 3 state championships from 2015 through 2017. He is 4-2 against Dover. Senators head coach Rudy Simonetti is in his 5th season. He has an overall mark of 20-21. He is 1-3 against the Smyrna Eagles. The Senators, coming off a 6-4 season, have a decent amount of talent returning, but the biggest loss will be filling the vacancy of All-State running back Vonnie Peace. Junior quarterback Jordan Moran returns, and his running backs have game experience and Bumbray and McCoy. Elijah Sessoms and Tyree Santabria are experienced receivers, while the offensive line is anchored by Ethan Roth and Byron Evans. Defensively, good experience in the front 8, while the Senators are very high on their safety, Marcus Guy. The Eagles won 3 straight Division I titles with a solid team led by Will Knight and Nolan Henderson, both at the University of Delaware. They rebounded from a losing record in 2018 to finish 9-3 last year, won the Henlopen North, and then lost to Middletown in the semifinal playoff round. Senior quarterback Aiden Sanchez returns. He was second-team All-State last year, and Will Knight's 2 younger brothers, Wayne and Yamir, have the speed to break away. The Eagles lack starting experience on the lines and will rely heavily on returning starting linebackers Larson and Wiley, as well as the return of both corners Hicks and Carson. Let me now bring in my broadcast partner and producer, Nick Halliday. Nick, it's a delayed opening of the 2020 season, originally slated for March, but we're certainly glad that things changed up and the student-athletes have a chance to play here in October.
Yeah, you can see the excitement from everybody around.
Band member and cheerleader will be allowed 1 guest ticket. That's for Dover home games. Here at Smyrna tonight, each student-athlete, and Smyrna has 52 players on the roster, were allowed to have 2 guest tickets for the game.
Yeah, well, that has to do with the size. I mean, we all know that Dover is the size of a Division II football field, so they can have a lot more people, and, it all goes along with the amount and how much space you have here and letting people in or not. I mean,
right.
A lot of us just want to get back to something normal, so it's nice to see. Last night, I talked to you about it. We did 2 games. We did a DMA St. Mark's soccer game with no fans, and then we did a DMA St. Mark's volleyball game with fans. It just wasn't different.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the same. I mean, it was totally different. So, but we're in for some good action tonight, so I'm ready.
Now, we have some other games that we're live streaming tonight. You want to talk about those?
Yeah, right now we also are, with our so-called upstate crew is at the Apo St. George's, and then our downstate crew is doing Cape versus Sussex Central. But the bad part about them is there will be no audio tonight, unfortunately. We talked about it. It works at your house. You drive to the field, and all of a sudden something doesn't work. So we're going with it. Sorry, Benny. We love you. But at least the people are going to get to watch down the crooked hammock anyway, right?
That's right. The 2 quarterbacks are out the center of the field for the flip of the opening coin to see who will receive the opening kickoff. Let's take a look at the starting lineups when we come back after this commercial break.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit
your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home.
We are live here at Charles V. Williams Stadium on a pretty nice night here weather-wise. Yeah. It's about 60 degrees here at kickoff, and we're about ready for kickoff. Smyrna won the flip of the coin. The Eagles will receive the opening kickoff. They'll be moving from our left to our right. Smyrna in their home reds, red jerseys and pants with white helmets. Dover in the road whites, and they'll be kicking off. Let's take a look at the Smyrna starting lineup offensively. Aiden Sanchez is the quarterback. Wayne Knight, the feature running back. Wideouts are Jermaine Earl, a transfer from Caravel, Devin Smith, Devin DeMoe, and Ymir Knight. Center is Evan Blauer. The guards are Shane Drabinski and Gordon Fletcher, and the tackles are Tyler Downward and Tyree Archer. Dover Senators defensively will run a 3-5 alignment. Marcus Guy is the senior free safety. The corners are Tyron Abrams and Kadir Knowlton. Linebackers, Elijah Sessoms, Kwalik Bumbry, Kareem Kaba, Ethan Roth, and Tavion McCoy. And the front will have the nose tackle, J.J. Kilby. The defensive ends, Byron Evans and Eric Dudley. We'll get the other offensive defense when we switch. Right now we're ready for the kickoff. And the quarterback does the kicking off. Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, Moran does do the kicking off.
Down at the 5-yard line, up to the middle of the field. And coming out across about the 25-yard line, Devin Smith on the return, Nick. So here we are.
26-yard line.
The first action of the 2020 high school football season. Only 7 regular season games. The DIAA has set a minimum of 5 to qualify for the playoffs. There will only be 4 teams in each division qualifying for playoffs this season, and we're going to tell you about the woes of Woodbridge right after this next play. First play from scrimmage. Sanchez in the gun. They're in the pistol. He's flanked on his right by Wayne Knight. And now we've got premature movement along the front. It'll go 5 yards against the Eagles.
Well, and we saw this in the pros, so who didn't think that we were going to see it in the high school division, right? On the high school level.
Well, these teams, when they found out there was going to be a season in the fall, they were only started allowed to practicing September 28th, and there were no scrimmages. So, yeah, I would imagine we're going to see a little bit of this. Same alignment. Now they split Wayne Knight to the near side. We'll have 4 receivers to the near side. A solo receiver to the far side of the field. Sanchez drops back. Throws middle of the field and completed pass up to the 30. And that's that transfer, Jermaine Earl. You were talking to me about him earlier.
Yeah, he's got some speed. He's actually a prolific wide receiver who's got some speed, like I said, and breakaway. So you don't want him getting into the open field by himself. He can be a huge threat for them.
It's a pickup of about 6 yards. It brings up second down and 14. Sanchez again in the gun. They had Knight split out wide. Wayne Knight, he now lines up in the pistol. Sanchez back. Has to run away from pressure on the far side of the field. Unloads down the sideline, and it's tipped away. I believe that was incomplete.
No, they're going to call that a complete pass.
Wow, that's a nice catch and good concentration. And that's Ymir Knight. Out to their 40.
That was Jermaine Earl, actually, on that catch.
Oh, number 15, Earl.
Yep.
Okay. That's 2 in a row for him. Sanchez again in the pistol. 2 receivers to both sides of the field. Play action. He rolls near side. Now he throws into the flat.
Oh.
Just a little bit too high for the receiver, Devin DeMoe.
Oh, they're saying it was a backwards pass.
Yes, they are. How about that? Yeah. And recovered by DeMoe on one bounce. He gets all the way down to the Senators' 40-yard line.
Yeah, and that's going to be a first down.
So for DeMoe, that's going to go as a run.
Yeah, because they're saying that it was a backwards pass, which would have been a fumble. But smart, he didn't give up on the play, picked it up, and kept running.
Sanchez. Now again they will shift and bring Wayne Knight into the backfield, flanking Sanchez to his left. Takes the snap, play action again, throw down the middle of the field, and almost a leap and catch. How about that? Good effort by Devin Smith. First incomplete for Sanchez in this drive. He's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, Sanchez is a big part to this team, being around for the last 4 years on and off the field.
Right. Got to learn this offense.
I've seen him in the First State Prep Showcase, and he's grown so much from his sophomore year to now.
This time Smyrna puts 2 running backs into the backfield. A little confusion here with Sanchez and the running backs.
Looks like both of the Knight brothers.
2-step drop, throws into the near flat, completes the pass down near the 30 to the 29-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
They just keep getting first downs here, huh? Keep rolling.
That's James. Offensive line doing a pretty good job. Of course, so far Sanchez is not taking a whole lot of time to get rid of it. Mormon again split to the near side.
And that's probably for a reason. Probably a lot of new guys on the line. Get rid of it quick that way.
Breaking 1 tackle. That's Ymir Knight inside the 20 down the sideline. He'll have another Smyrna first down, Nick. That's a good run after the catch. That's Yak.
That's right. Another first down.
All the way down to the 14-yard line.
You see the speed of this offense. And, Judy's always been a great play caller. Getting the, you see their earthquake. They have a lot of different things they do.
Pistol formation again. This time it's a handoff to Wayne Knight. Went down at about the 11.
Oh, no, they picked it up. Okay, so they picked it up.
Okay, so the first game for
11-yard line.
Empty backfield for Sanchez. Our side, or the top of your screen. And a solo receiver at the bottom of your screen. Now they line up in the pistol. They give it to the running back, trying to turn the corner. Not much there. Dover has that well played. They stretched it out. On the play, that was Dominic Galban.
Yeah, they went to the short side of the field. You got all this field on here to the right, but I guess, with your receivers out there, you make it, kind of deceiving for that.
No gain on the play. Looks like it might have even been a loss. So it's 3rd down and 8. Again. Now they shift out of that. 2 receivers at the top and 2 at the bottom of your screen. Sanchez going to take off with it.
That's a design keeper.
Yep.
But Dover was there, and they did not get fooled on that one.
Brings up 4th down.
So how many times have you heard it? You get down inside of the red zone, and the defense tightens up.
That's it, yeah. And, Smyrna doesn't have a kicker.
No, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They're always going for it here on 4th down. It doesn't matter.
Pistol formation again. Wayne Knight flanking quarterback Sanchez. Now he will shift into the slot. Sanchez stops and looks back to the sideline for the play. Hey, the fans are laughing.
Well, that was because the defense yelled something and everybody heard it.
You don't usually get that.
No, correct.
Sanchez throws middle of the field, almost picked off by Sessoms.
Wow, and there you go. Turnover on downs.
1st and 10 on their own.
All right, let's set up the starting lineup for Dover's offense. Quarterback Jordan Moran. Running backs are senior Qualik Bumbry and Tavion McCoy. Wideouts Marcus Guy, Elijah Sessoms, who will also see some action at tight end, and Tyrese Santabria. Center is Ethan Roth. Guards are Darius Bush and Logan Smith. And the tackles, Byron Evans and Derek Bush. Smyrna defensively up front, E.J. Stathan, Dwayne Ratcliffe, and Kyle Winters. Will get the rest of those defensive starters for you after the play.
Yeah, because they go with just 3 down linemen.
Yep. Rolling to the near side. Throwing into the flat. Sessoms
Bobbled.
bobbled it. He picked it up.
He did.
Looks like just shy of the 20. Good pickup on first down for Dover.
For a gain of 7. Brings up second down 3. Ball on the Dover 19-yard line.
Moran has a big target in Elijah Sessoms.
Yes, he does. He's a big guy out there.
Pickup of 8 there. Bring up second down and 2.
Don't have size on him, but in those
No.
white and the pads, you can definitely tell he's a big boy.
In motion. Fake to him. Option in the other direction. Almost a trap play. Big yardage. First down and more all the way out across the Dover 40-yard line. And that's Tavion McCoy.
And there's a little scrummage there on the sideline. Yeah, a little too early. And there's a penalty flag coming out after a long run. Let's see who started that, you know. You get the Smyrna guy over there around a bunch of white jerseys, and he feels a little
outnumbered at least.
outnumbered,
Huh?
yeah, exactly.
Could be intimidating. It was a 21-yard pickup by McCoy.
Tavion McCoy plays both ways, and they're going to give it to Smyrna, Glenn.
Yeah, penalty against the Eagles. So this will be stepped off all the way down to the Smyrna 44-yard line.
Makes it first and 10 Dover. Ball on the Smyrna
8:36 to go in this opening quarter here. Season opener.
That moves it all the way over into Smyrna territory now.
Sessoms will line up to the near side or the bottom of your screen. 3 receivers to the top. They throw over there, set up a little screen play. It's complete and getting hit hard just across the 40-yard line to maybe the 39. The receiver that time was, let's see, pick up a number. And that is Micah Davis. Another flag, though.
What do we got here? Holding coming back.
Yep, against the offense. So that'll give the Senators the down over, but
First and 20, right?
well,
15.
it was a spot foul,
Yeah, 15.
First down 15. Ball on the Smyrna 49-yard line.
No score in this ball game. Again, this is tantamount, really, Nick, to being a scrimmage game for these two. They had
Correct,
no
yeah.
activity.
They're not allowed.
Nope. Man in motion, and they give it to him. A little pitch out in the middle. Shook off one defender. Only gets maybe a yard, if that.
Exactly. Great defense there.
It's Micah Davis again.
They saw that play coming on the jet sweep there. Maybe got a yard.
About it.
That looks like what they're going to give them.
So Davis, who was not in our starting lineup from coach, is getting a lot of PT right now. 2 receivers, top of the screen, 2 at the bottom.
And
there's a fumble.
Yeah, and good job by Moran. Just fall on that, you know.
Yeah.
Don't want to turn it over, especially back that far. If anything, you know, you punt later on.
Right. Right now it's a field position game, and
Exactly.
Dover took the loss all the way back to their own 39-yard line.
So what do we got here? 10, 20, looks like 31.
Dover 34-yard line.
About 32
You're the
yards.
math major.
I was a business major. And that only took accounting, which apparently is not math, so.
Big loss there. They run a counter. And that goes to Quellig Bumbry. He gets maybe a yard or 2, but it's going to bring up 4th and long. We'll see the first punt of the game.
Yeah. So it'll be 4th and 29. You know.
4th down 30. Ball on the Dover 36-yard line.
We're under 7 minutes to go in this first quarter.
And we're getting exactly what we're getting here. I mean, like you said, you know, when we found out we were going to get sports, football was given 5 weeks to practice, basically.
Yeah.
And that was basically to get in shape. But, you know, it's tough to, you know, no hitting except for your own team. And there's another short punt that goes out, about a 20-yard punt maybe. And Smyrna's going to have good field position as that went off the right side of the foot there by the kicker, who's the
Jordan,
quarterback.
yeah, he seems to do everything.
Well,
he kicked off the opening kickoff as well. So he punts, he kicks, he's quarterback.
When we got the rosters, Glenn, we noticed that the Dover team was playing, a lot, both ways,
right.
and
Yep. All right, Smyrna is going to have a bunch. They're going to bunch up over on the near side of the bottom of your screen with 4 receivers, 1 to the far side, empty backfield. You can hear, with the lack of fans here, you can hear almost everything the coaching staff is saying.
Yeah,
Two-step
He's
drops.
going deep.
Yep,
He's got
looking
a man.
down the far sideline. One-handed attempt.
No, behind him.
Jermaine Earl, who already has 2 receptions in the game.
And that ball was just a little behind him. Again, Earl's got speed. So
yes.
If you're going to throw that, you better throw it up.
Made a nice catch in the first drive down that far sideline. This time 2 receivers to the far side. Twin receivers to the near side as well. Empty backfield. Wayne Knight will shift into the slot. Sanchez, 2-step drop, has time. Now he runs away from the defense up to midfield, dives, tries to get the first down. I think he's just a little shy.
Close.
Yeah, at the Dover 44, he's going to be a little short.
Yeah. They got him a little short on that one, which I think is right. It's going to give him a third and maybe a yard.
2-down territory for Smyrna.
Well, they don't have a kicker. Did we get one listed on here?
No, I didn't see one.
No, exactly my point.
Yep.
You got to love it.
Now let's see what the Eagles come up with on a short yardage situation here. Handoff right up the middle. Nice hesitation by the running back to wait for the blocking to develop and get the first down. That's Dominic Galban, who's getting a lot of PT early. And he easily picked up the first down as he got about 8 yards. Empty backfield. Sanchez looks middle of the field.
Oh,
nice catch
big
made.
hit, though.
Wow, was he popped? And he held on.
That was Sessoms. Or Bumbry with a big hit.
8 put the hit on 8.
Yeah,
Ymir Knight on the catch.
Yep.
Make that Dover 24-yard line.
Big hit, and great job to hold on to that after taking that big hit.
17-yard pickup for the Eagles and another first down. Getting close to that red zone. A little shift in the backfield by Wayne Knight from one side to the other of QB Sanchez. Takes the snap. Now has to roll away from pressure. Penalty flag is thrown. He just throws it away.
It's going to be holding that when the quarterback has to scramble out of the pocket. That's going to be a hold against the Eagles here, and that's what it is.
That's big Byron Evans, the junior defensive end from Dover. He was putting the pressure on. He got held.
As they always say, you can tell by where the flag's thrown.
Back Smyrna up, 4:33 to go in this opening quarter of the season. Glenn Fraser alongside Nick Halliday. We've got Trey Mitchell on the camera.
Was that 15?
26, ball on the 41-yard line.
First and 25.
Yeah, they didn't step it off from the line of scrimmage. They stepped it off from the spot.
I guess they went from the spot, yeah. It's about 26 yards, 25. And there's a jet sweep coming around. Sanchez hands it off. But way to stay home there. That looks like number 9, Marquise Guy.
Yeah, and that was a good job defensively by Tavion McCoy for Dover. You're right, assignment football, and he was right there.
Was that who it was, McCoy?
Yeah, number 5. He's got his jersey pulled up a little bit.
Right. I was getting ready. It looks like a – you got the binoculars.
No gain. Loss on the play. Empty backfield again for Smyrna. Going down the middle of the field. Picked off by Dover. That is picked up by Guy.
Great job from behind.
He picked that off down near the 20-yard line and
See?
returned it.
I knew I was talking about Guy.
He did that time, yeah.
First and 10.
So the Senators get the ball back. Neither team been able to get really close to the end zone.
No, not as of right now. It's still early.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Feeling each other out.
even the pros are 6 games in, and they're struggling a little bit still. So,
Well, if anybody watched Thursday Night Football last night, that was pretty.
That was two bad teams.
At least one team with a plethora of injuries.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. 12 men in the huddle. What do we
Could
got
be.
here? Legal shift.
Legal substitution. I think you were right the first time. Too many men in the huddle.
Lose 5 here.
Penalty against Dover makes it first down, 15, ball on
There
the
you
Dover
go.
33-yard line.
As expected, we would see a lot of penalties.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, they're high school kids.
Sessum's lined way up here to the near side. Rolling this way. Looked like that ball was deflected at the line.
The line. And they're rolling him out, making sure he's not getting, stuck right at home. But they keep moving that pocket out.
Mm-hmm. Trying to avoid the Smyrna pressure.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing, especially if you have young linemen. Not only that, but their linemen are running both ways.
Exactly. And you always watch to see what kind of toll that takes on those players in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Correct. That's tough.
Moran looks over to the sidelines to get the play from the coaching staff. Pistol formation. This time he looks and unloads down
He's
the
got a
sideline.
man.
Man is beat.
Oh!
And Guy can't catch up to it. Just missed on that connection.
That was very close.
Number 8, Humphrey incomplete, brings up third down.
He had him open.
He did. Guy has good speed. Just a junior, too. He'll be back next year for Dover. Stops the clock with 3:30 to go in this first quarter. No score.
3rd and long here, though. 3rd and 15, so.
Yep, pistol formation. Trips to the near side. Rolling this side is Moran. Stops, sets up, throws to the sideline. Yep, incomplete. Led him a little bit too far. And again, not having a whole lot of time to practice, not being able to scrimmage anybody. The timing's off.
Yeah, correct. And we're going to see that for the first couple of weeks with the penalties, different things like that. It's, I even heard today on the radio that they were talking about, even the NFL said to the referees, you got to be easy. We got to make sure we get the good product out there. We got to make sure we have, a game. So, I mean, like I said, with the high school kids, it's going to be tough not having that practice time.
Yep.
And that's a better kick that time.
Yeah, this one might be returned. Smith's going to take it on a hop, runs backwards, and he's tackled inside the Smyrna 30 at the 28. That was Devin Smith on the return, and Mr. All-Purpose, Moran, on the punt.
And that's nice coverage there by Dover on the kickoff. They were down there quick. That ball bounced. I mean, it did give them a little bit of time, Smyrna's going to take over again, deep in their end zone, their zone.
Yeah, both teams have moved the ball a little bit, been hurt by penalties. Smyrna got inside the 20 on their initial drive, but it stalled on downs.
Yeah, good 4th down hold by Dover's defense down there.
Sanchez looks far sideline, throws it up, and a leaping Earl can't come down with it, incomplete.
Pass it down for number 15, Jermaine Earl. Incomplete, brings up second down.
Yeah, Mr. Earl is not that tall to be going for the jump balls. He's a speed guy.
Well, one thing we've had all week in the morning and even in the evening has been fog. Let's hope we don't get that tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Sanchez. Now alone in the backfield. Empty backfield as Wayne Knight shifts to a wide-out position. Throws center of the field on a slant pattern. Has his man complete. Ymir Knight going to gain maybe 6 yards on that play.
Pass complete, number 8,
That's
Ymir Knight.
Mr. Bunbury. Sitting in there again. He is a big fellow. Look at that guy. He's put together.
Yeah, number 8 on number 8. Bumbry is 5'11", 225 pounds.
My
and,
God, that's a bowling ball.
Yeah.
He's a wrecking crew
That
down
young
there.
man, due to family circumstances, Nick, is living on his own in an apartment and working part-time going to school to support himself.
way.
Yes, he is.
Wow,
Yeah, the story this
impressive.
morning in the Delaware State News.
Oh, that is awesome. What a
There's a handoff up the middle. Ooh, maybe just shy of the first down.
unfortunate situation. But
Yeah. He's making the most of it.
Hey, you know what? Just when you think you can't, somebody comes around like Mr. Bumbry and says you can. So I'm glad to hear a positive situation for him out of that.
Yeah, hats off to him. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. It is 4th down and inches for Smyrna, just shy of their own 40.
They're going for it here. See if we get a direct snap. Nope. Trying to see if they can get him to jump offside maybe.
That's, I think, that hard cadence. Now Sanchez will pull back and look to the
Looks like
sideline.
they're going to call a timeout.
Yep.
And probably get a pooch punt. They've done that a few times where Aiden will take it. If it doesn't look like he can dump it to somebody for that extra yard or run it, he'll kind of, give it the pooch kick. Just a little drop, kick it over to the defense. And if Dover has nobody back, that helps them with their calls there. So,
Yeah.
But we do have a timeout, so why don't we pay the bills for a second and give you some words from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community.
Back here at Charles V. Williams Stadium for the opening game of the season. And Smyrna will now use the earthquake.
There it is. Here they come.
4th and inches. Direct
Of
snap
course.
should be to Wayne Knight.
Back in there again is the Knight brothers, as we've seen 4 years ago. Their brother Will Knight doing this, and now
Wayne
they keep it.
Wayne takes
Wayne
it.
gets it. And he's going to be short.
Shot in that backfield and got him.
Wow. We've seen so much success with the earthquake to not see it happen, but my guess is that Dover was planning for that.
First time we've seen it tonight. Here.
Yeah, you can say that again.
All right, Senators with their best field position to start a drive. Inside the Smyrna 40 at the 38. Davis in motion. Going to give it right up the middle. That's that Bumbry. Just puts his head down and gets down to the 30. How about that, huh? Tough run.
5'11", 225. It took me 42 years to get that size.
About an 8-yard pickup. First carry of the game for Bumbry.
The second down 2, ball on the Smyrna 30-yard line.
And we're getting close to the end of this opening quarter.
Here
No
we
score
are.
in this one.
Last minute of the first quarter.
Handoff up the middle. Tavion McCoy bounces away from a defender and is inside the Smyrna 25 for a first down.
That'll stop the clock as we get a first down.
First down. Tackle play by number 23, Kevin Woodruff. The first and 10, Dover, ball on the Smyrna 22-yard line.
We're in the red zone here, Glenn.
Yep. Getting to it at the 22 of the Eagles. Right up the middle to Bumbry again. Gets good blocking. Puts his stiff arms a defender, and he's inside the 20 to the 17.
Malik Bumbry carried on the play.
And that might be the last play of this first quarter.
We got 30 seconds still. We'll see
Bumbry
if they snap it.
Yeah, Bumbry picked up 5 there. Yeah, I think they're going to have plenty of time to get this play off. So 2nd and 5. Moran tried to draw the Smyrna defenders off there. Did not happen.
It'll probably be the last play. We're down under 10 seconds.
Davis in motion. They give it to Tavion McCoy. Cuts back inside the 10. He's down the 5. He fumbled the football, and Smyrna recovers in the end zone. Or are they going to say the ground caused the fumble?
If not, it's a touchback.
They're
going to say they're going to say he was down.
Yeah. So that's going to give Dover first and goal inside the 5.
Yeah.
When we start the second quarter. Waiting to see if the officials are going to call the quarter.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to call the quarter too, because that's the end of the quarter. Hold on.
Yes. Just heard somebody here in the press box talking about the officials in mass. Now we're at the end of the quarter. Nick?
Well, that'll do it there, huh?
Yeah. 1 in the books. No score.
First quarter with the score. Dover nothing. Smyrna nothing.
Nothing. We'll be right back for the start of this second quarter. It's going to be first and goal for Dover on about the 4-yard line. Thanks for tuning in to 302 Sports. Here comes some words from our advertisers.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
All right, we're back here to start this second quarter of action here. No score in the game, but Dover knocking on the door right now. They have first and goal at the Eagle 4-yard line. And they've been able to run the ball rather successfully here in this drive. Bunbury gets the snap, met at the line of scrimmage, surges forward, maybe down to the 3 or the 2. So Bunbury picks up a couple there. Second and goal at the Eagle 2-yard line. And boy, when he gets ahead of steam going, he's a load to bring down.
He is.
225-pound fullback. I formation. Moran turns, gives it to Bunbury. Tries to bounce to the right. Gang tackled. Dover says he's in. Officials say no.
No, yeah.
Looks like he's just shy of the goal line. So it'll be third and goal. And
sneak.
Takes it himself.
That's
He backed in,
touchdown.
I think. Yeah, he backed in. Got
There
hit
it
and
is.
stood up, and then he turned around and backed in for the score.
Touchdown run by number 1, Jordan Moran.
There's our first touchdown. Quarter on a 1-yard keeper by quarterback Jordan Moran.
Yeah, you get that close, you got to get it punched in anyway. Nothing like following the big guys up front.
Moran to try to add the point after. Awaiting snap from center. There it is. Down. Kick on the way. And the kick is good.
Extra point good makes the score.
So
we go.
Yep, 10:51 to go in the half, and it's 7-0 Dover.
We got our first score of the game, huh?
Yes.
7-0. That was a good possession there by Dover. Took advantage of a penalty or two to get them down there, but great running.
Yes.
Used the ground game for that. All handoffs down there, and they come away with pay dirt. Take that 7-0 lead here early in this 2020 season.
And they had a defensive stop that turned the ball over, gave them good field position
That's
just
it.
inside the Smyrna 40. But you're right, mostly running the ball that time.
Give it to the big guy, Bunbury.
Bunbury and Tavion McCoy doing the damage there.
Number 2, Devin Smith. Number 7, Devin Smith. And number 25, Wayne Knight.
So Dover with the early lead. Moran will kick it off.
Kicking off for Dover, number 1, Jordan Moran.
Back deep for Smyrna in the center of the field is Smith. standing inside the Smyrna 10-yard line. Nice drive for Dover. About a 39-yard drive possession.
He had a good kick on the kickoff. Kicked it down about the 5-yard line. So
Devin Smith returned the opening kickoff. And now we're ready to go after Dover's touchdown. Good
nice
kick.
Yeah.
Sends
You
over.
gotta let that go.
Yep, over Smith's head out of the back of the end zone.
Gotta let that one go.
So Smyrna will operate from their own 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
You know, it'll probably never happen, but I would love to see a day where high school, college, and pros all had the same rules.
Yeah.
Kickoff goes in the end zone in the NFL. You go at the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Don't know if we're going to get that, but I agree.
Empty backfield for Sanchez. Eagles now moving from our right to our left across your screen in those home reds. Dover was looked like they were showing blitz there for a second. Play action fake, setting up the screen. Wayne Knight makes the catch, makes a defender miss at the 25.
In space. You better watch out.
Yep.
Here
Broke
he goes.
Tackle.
He's got the angle.
Cuts it the other side, cuts it back. Look at that cutting ability.
Wow.
All the way down to the 18-yard line of Dover.
And we know he's a weapon just by his last name.
About a 63-yard screenplay.
And they're lined up ready to go right now, so they're waiting for that clock to go. As soon as they give them the okay after they set the chains up. But, of course, they're just like the players and all of us. They're
out of shape, too.
7 week delay, too, all right? So
right.
They're getting down there.
There's
Here
the
they go.
snap. Fake the handoff. Throws in the far flat. Completes the pass and then tripped up and brought down. A penalty flag is thrown. Catch was made by Devin DeMoe down at the 15, but we'll have to check that flag.
Looks like he got about 2 on that, but, yeah, we're going to check the flag here.
Yeah,
I
only
did not see the flag come in, so I didn't know where it came from.
came flying in from the side judge.
It's holding. Legal hands.
Yep.
So it's going to be against Smyrna. Probably a chop block. Or
Another spot foul, so.
it's a 10,
Now that-
10 yards.
Yeah, that time they took it from the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
20, ball on the Dover 27-yard line.
Well, that screen pass to Wayne Knight to get him into some free space really worked big time for Smyrna. Let's see what they come up with now as they're a 1st and 20.
Yeah, that was just a good play. Taking advantage of the rush, like you said, Dover looked like they were coming with the blitz. And the screen pass was perfect.
Empty backfield now for Sanchez after Galban shifts.
And they're coming again, but
The catch was made by Earl again. Did a great job after the
Wow.
catch to carry a defender down inside the 15 to about the 13. Good yardage. Got all the penalty yards back. Yeah, down to the 13, so he picked up about 15.
yeah, 3rd and 5. Second 5, sorry.
Yep, 3rd catch of the game for Jermaine Earl.
13-yard line.
Now we got Wayne Knight under center. Now he shifts away from that to the pistol formation. Flanking quarterback Sanchez.
Man, they run some crazy stuff.
Yep.
Here. Look at a double
Wayne
pass.
Knight.
Oh!
Picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man.
Davis, touchback.
And the receiver just seemed to have stopped there,
Yeah.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Wayne Knight was thinking he was going to go into the end zone.
Devin DeMoe.
It'll be turnover. 1st and 10, Dover, ball on their own 20-yard line.
So first pass of the game by Wayne Knight was not a successful one.
Well,
And Dover, thanks to the penalty, holds on here.
I don't know if that was necessarily his fault, though, as the receiver just stopped running.
Mm-hmm. A lot of times you see that. It's not the fault of the quarterback or the passer.
I mean, if the receiver just turns around and looks at Wayne Knight and he's pointing towards the back of the end zone, you go back there, you got a chance to catch that ball.
So with 9 minutes to go in the half, Dover gets the ball back after their second interception of the ball game.
You knew there was going to be some trickery on that play once you saw Knight underneath center.
Jordan Moran in the gun. Now they're going to shift Sessoms. They're going to hand off to Bumbry. He got around the edge, crosses the 25 out to the 26. He'll pick up 6.
That was a great tackle. Going down, getting him by the legs, and making sure he couldn't go anywhere. That looks like it's number 14. Gavin, okay. They're going to give it to 44.
Yeah, he's the senior inside linebacker. Right now, under center, he fumbled the snap. Moran, now he's going to scramble to the far side, runs into a pile of defenders, and he's going to lose.
Yeah, he lost about 4 yards on that play. And there you go with another fumbled snap.
And that's one of the few times, maybe the first time tonight, that he's actually been right under center instead of in the gun.
And he just got excited then, Glenn. Pulled his hands out a little too soon.
3rd down and 7 for the Senators. Looks like a little confusion in the Dover backfield. Sessoms will shift. He goes in motion. They're going to throw it to him in the near flat. Coming up, making the stop.
Great D.
Good stop. That's Vanny Johnson. So they complete the pass for a gain of 3, but they'll not get the first down. Put Moran into punt formation.
Yeah, that's a great tackle there, an open field all by himself, especially on the big running back there.
Giving up some size to Sessoms.
But that's how you get the big guys down. Hit them low.
Moran back to punt, standing around his 10-yard line. Smyrna hoping to get good field position on this exchange. There's the snap. Oh, Moran hits a boomer.
Yeah, and that's going to – oh, nice catch,
Takes
though.
the receiver back to his 40. Breaks a tackle to the 45. Back to
Still
midfield.
on his feet. He's got it. Oh! There's a flag, though. Great run, though. How about that? Some shifty moves there.
Sophomore, Denham Smith.
Number 7, Denham Smith, like you just said. Wow. But there is a flag.
Yep.
And it was on the far side of the field that had nothing to do with where the runner was for Smyrna.
Okay, so here's the call. Illegal block. Flag thrown.
I mean, again, Glenn, that was on the side of the field where the ball wasn't.
Right.
So why would you even need to block someone in the back when you're that far away from
Right.
the ball?
It's a bad mistake. It's going to cost Smyrna great field position. They would have had the ball near the Dover 40. Instead, they're going to be back to their 43. But the Eagles with the ball, plenty of time here. 6:53 to go in the half to try to get the equalizer. Trailing 7-0. Smith split to the top of your screen. Now they do some shifting with Wayne Knight into the pistol formation. Throws it to Knight.
He's got some blockers on the outside. He's got to get around the big guys, and he does.
Going to be considered a running play. I think that was a
it was a backwards pass.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
For a gain of 7.
Get 7-yard gain that time by Wayne Knight.
3. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Smyrna always gone quick. 2nd down and 3. Knight will shift to wide out position in the slot. Sanchez takes a snap, throws near sideline.
Oh,
nicely.
Oh, they're going to call interference on that.
Pass intended for Smith.
Was that? It looks like number 20, Tyron Abrams, a sophomore, might have hit him a little early before he broke.
And that's the call, pass interference. Looked like a good play, but he must have had the old hand on the back.
Yeah, that happens. And he goes to cut. Looks like you pushed him.
And hard to see from this side of the field.
For us, yeah.
Right. Well, that pushes the ball down to the Dover 35 for the Eagles.
So
Smith again wide out to the top of your screen. Trips at the lower part. Galban in the pistol. Sanchez got the play from the bench. Throws it down the far sideline. I don't know who that was intended for. It looked like the receiver fell. Dominic Galban slipped and fell.
I don't know, though. He's pointing to the other receiver, asking him. It looked like he was supposed to do a hitch. Instead, he went the fly pattern instead. You do the hitch and go, but Sanchez didn't give it quite the full pump fake there.
Yeah. Stops the clock with about 6.5 minutes to go here in this first half. Dover on top, 7-0. Empty backfield for Sanchez, and Devin Smith almost jumped offside. Now he does jump offside.
Yep.
Yeah, just like he was like never on the same page.
Yep.
Maybe he was and the center wasn't. Who knows? Again, you're going to get a lot of this the first game of the year.
We're not watching the other two games, but I'm pretty sure when we go do our game recaps, we're going to look at that and everyone will say they're rusty. They have to be.
One thing that I don't keep track of on the stats are penalties.
No.
Second down and 15 for Smyrna back at the Dover 40. Galban in motion, and we'll reset to the far side of the field. Sanchez quickly throws far sideline, and nice job by Smith to get that, keep his feet in bounds.
How about the throw from Sanchez? That shows you how strong of an arm he's got. They talk about those quarterbacks and how they can make those throws. I mean, he's throwing that thing to the outside on a pretty tight line. That's why I said he's grown over the last few years.
Yeah. Picked up about 6 there. So third down and 9. Devin Smith, the lone receiver at the top of your screen. And now a defender quickly comes up to bump him.
Might give him a different go route. And there it is. He's open if he throws it downfield. He's open and it's dropped.
Yep. Devin DeMoe had that one right in the middle of that zone.
Yeah, and it looked like number 50 there from Dover.
That's Ethan Roth.
Yeah, he was right there with the hands in the air, which might have thrown his eye level a little off there on that catch and hit him in the chest, thinking it was going to get tipped.
Messes up your concentration. So here's Smyrna going for it on 4th and 9, just inside the Dover 35. Wayne Knight will now line up.
Look for that screen here. See if they can get him coming in.
Oh, pressure's coming.
There it is.
Gets it off to Knight at the 35, breaks a tackle. The 30 has the first down near the Dover 20-yard line. He is so fast once he gets the ball in open space.
I'm like the Tony Romo of Delaware sports, huh? Calling out the plays during the game. Well, you got to look at something like that, especially when they're pinning their ears back, they're ready to go, and Smyrna's got to look at that and say, let's take advantage of it.
Dover gets a late replacement in defensively on this play. Trips to the far side of the field, top of the screen. Jermaine Earl, the lone receiver at the bottom. Low snap. Sanchez gets it.
Throw it up anyway.
Yep, Earl can't get it.
No, and he had to come back for that. He was looking for a flag, but that was good defense to me.
Yes, I agree with you. Looked like two of them were jostling for position.
Yeah, and the ball was underthrown.
Right. So most of this game has gone by rather quickly, except for the last 2 minutes. And Smyrna ready to go at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd and 10.
How about the Knight brothers? Got the chrome cleats every time they run. It's like a flash.
Styling. Now they load up with a bunch.
God.
4 receivers to the top of your screen.
Look for the one-on-one down here on the left.
Now that they could throw a screen, Galban catches, but he's only going to get across the 20 to the 19.
Only picked up a few, maybe 3 yards on that.
Brings up 3rd and 8. And the clock running.
Ball on the Dover 19-yard line.
One thing Dover has done a pretty good job in their secondary is they've guarded deep balls.
Yeah, not letting anybody get behind.
Right.
Yeah.
Empty backfield for Sanchez. Let's see if they shift anybody back there with him.
Here comes Wayne Knight.
Pressure's coming off that right edge. Sanchez, pump fake. He's going to go down for a loss of a yard.
Yeah, he's going to lose a yard on that.
Well, Aiden Sanchez tackled the play for a 1-yard loss.
And that's Elijah Sessoms again from his linebacking spot, just getting pressure. Sometimes linebacker, sometimes he lines up at the defensive end position. That time he was up near the line.
A lot of hybrid players now.
So 4th down and 9.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout.
Timeout, Smyrna.
They want to think it over, and we're going to take a minute and think it over also here and take a short break and give you a little words from the advertisers.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in beautiful food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon. Hi, I'm
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Another big 4th down play coming up here as we come out of the commercial break. Smyrna will have 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top, and now it looks like Dover's called a timeout. Yeah, they saw the alignment, and I guess they wanted to talk it over. How about that?
And you know what? Why not? You can't take them with you, through the end of the half. So.
Yeah, with only 4:26 to go in this first half.
Why don't we run another commercial, give some airtime to some of our advertisers here again.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
All right, after both teams called a timeout, we should be ready to go here with this big 4th down play here. 4th and 9 for Smyrna. Just outside the Dover 20-yard line.
They've only had that one successful 4th down, right, on the screen there to Wayne Knight, so we'll see what they do here.
Sanchez looks down to the far side of the field. Diving catch made by Jermaine Earl at the 5.
Nice catch. That right there could be a 302 Sports top play candidate with that diving catch right there.
That goes for 15 yards by number 15. Now Smyrna, 1st and goal, the Dover 5, their deepest penetration of the game, and we've got a penalty as once again a 5-yarder. And Wayne Knight just grabbed the face guard of his young center and said, hey, come on, you got this.
Yeah.
Giving him words of encouragement.
Starktown against Smyrna makes it 1st and goal, ball on the Dover 10-yard
So that backs the Eagles up to the Senator 10. 1st and goal.
We don't want it too easy.
DeMoe, the two Devons, DeMoe and Smith, lined up at the top of your screen.
It's good encouragement by the fans here.
Yeah.
They want to make it harder. They don't want the easy 5 yards. They want a 10-yard play.
Runner in motion. They flip it to him, and he's tripped up in the backfield.
Wow.
That's Sessoms with a great
Oh,
play.
and he hits
then he
him
tackled
again.
him again for good measure. How about that?
And they're going to say that the play wasn't dead, that he wasn't down at that point.
Well,
So
yeah, in high school, you're down. When your knee hits, you're done.
Yeah, so then why did he get to hit him again?
I don't know.
See,
I
when
guess
we talk about it, I've been watching college and
I
pros.
guess, yeah, right. Here we go
You
with the
know?
rules and the different levels, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So now it's going to be 2nd and goal from outside the 15.
Dover 17-yard line.
Again, the refs are just like all of us. You
Yeah.
know, they've had their time off too. No live action since last year.
That was your
You know.
mere night on the run. So now Smyrna getting backed up. They were down at the 5. Now they're out at the 17. 2nd and goal. Trips to the top of your screen.
Got to be getting down to the clock here. You got to get ready to snap this ball.
Sanchez back. Looks down into the end zone. Leaping catch. Made for a touchdown by Devin
touchdown.
Smith. It looked like good defensive coverage, too, by Dover, but Smith, great concentration to bring that one in.
What a great throw and what a great catch, huh?
Yeah. Talk about your timing being off. It wasn't off on that play.
And as we know, they are not kicking it, so going for 2 here.
And the lead, if they can make this successfully, 3:01 left in the half. They're going to go with the earthquake formation. Didn't work last time.
Did not. We'll see if Dover can stop them on this one again. They're ready to shoot the gaps here.
Wayne Knight looks like he's going to take the direct snap. He does. He fakes it. He tries to get wide, and he is going to just scoot
yes,
in.
he gets in.
Wow.
He's in. He is in.
How about that, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, last time they tried to go up the middle, and it didn't work. So this time, you know, why not use the speed of Wayne Knight, get to the outside, and take the 2 points there. So good job by Wayne Knight. Mixing it up there, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That makes the Smyrna crowd here happy now.
Tell you what, we've got a good ball game here.
We do. We do.
1
We were
point
wondering
game.
how it was going to work out, you know, not everyone being off and, you know, dealing with what we're dealing with. But I think in the second half we'll see a little bit more of, you know, the continuity and things starting to come together a little bit more for everybody here.
Yep. Got a good 2 quarters under their belts.
Know what it's like to hit, know what it's like for that adrenaline, get it going. I remember my first couple of games of the season and stuff like that, you know. Not seeing live action is really a big deal.
Yep.
Dover comes creeping up, thinking that Smyrna might try the onside. You know what? With this team, you gotta have an open mind for anything with the way they run their trickery and the different plays they have.
It looks like number 60 is kicking off, and we don't have him on the website roster. He kicks it deep over the head of the receiver back there inside the 10. He wanted to let it go out of bounds. It wouldn't. At the 5-yard line, he's fielded and crushed.
Great job. Oh, I think they're gonna get a little bit of a targeting there.
Could be
with
helmet
the helmet
hit.
to helmet.
Yeah.
Because the defender kind of led with his helmet there with the tackle.
Well, it would have been down inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line. But let's check it. I think you're right. I think this is going to be helmet to helmet.
Let's see what they call here.
Yeah, well, the official with the ball is stepping it off.
Targeting, see?
Yeah. Now he's coming over to the sideline to talk to Coach Judy.
Does the player get ejected?
I think.
And we don't have a replay in college where they go and check it and see if it's malicious.
If it's just an unsportsmanlike, they get one and they write the player's number down. If they get a second one, then yes, they are ejected from the game, and they would automatically miss the next game.
Yeah. Like I said, the rules, you know, between the divisions is tough. But
all right, so Dover gets better field position out across the 20. The Senators 24 with under 3 minutes to go in the half.
And that was a great kick.
Yeah. Give is right up the middle. Only a couple of yards there.
I mean, he gave that a nice boot down in the corner.
J.J. Kilby on the carry. His first carry of the game.
Had him stuck down in that corner. They weren't going anywhere, and then you end up with the penalty.
Clock running. Dover has used at least one timeout that we know of.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not keeping the timeouts on here, so I see there's a few.
Yeah, I think they have two left.
Don't hate us for.
Jordan Moran looked left, now looks right. Leaping catch is made and crushed down at the 30-yard line. So about 4 yards shy of the first down. Making a catch that time was Tyrese Santabria, I believe.
It'll be 3rd down 3, ball on the Dover 31-yard line.
They're going to say 3. I had 4. We'll go 3rd down and 3.
Okay.
It's probably about 4 yards, so we're okay.
Smyrna fans here trying to get fired up.
Yeah, they are.
Give is up the middle to Bumbry. Had nothing going to the left.
Great stop by the Smyrna defense. Clogged the hole. He might have lost 2 yards there, Glenn.
Take your pick. There were several defenders right there to greet him, and led by the strong safety, Pat Crutchfield.
Wow, nice tackle. Go low. You know, you got to, if you don't let him get the momentum, you know, he can't bowl you over. You know, coming in at 5'11", 225, man. That's a big kid, a solid kid.
Dover's going to let this clock run down under a minute before they get this punt off. Try to give Smyrna as little time as possible. Just a 1-point game. Real good one here tonight.
We're off a couple of seconds there.
They're going to let it run down as far as they need to, and then probably call a timeout. And not even take the snap, Nick. We're under 40 seconds. They might even take the penalty. There's the official. It is now timeout Dover. They like to say, let it run as much as possible. Don't leave Smyrna too much time. So the Eagles are going to have just over a half a minute.
Yeah, I mean, you know as well as I do, they got a ton of weapons down there on that side. If I can, you know, the less time, the less damage, you know what I mean, less they can do to us. So.
Wonder how thick that playbook is.
No, I bet that's fun. You know what I mean? I bet that's fun. So just to talk about it right now, Smyrna has actually won 4 of the last 6 meetings with Dover since Mike Judy took over in 2014. Coach Simonetti, you know, I don't know if we're going to have an asterisk or whatever people say, what's going on and stuff like that, but with at least a 7-game season, you know, the best thing about the whole thing is the kids are playing.
Exactly. And there was a nice quote by Smyrna head coach Mike Judy that I'm going to get to here in the
Save that.
All right, there's the snap. It's perfect. Ran, no pressure coming. Boots a nice one way over the head.
That's a good kick. And all Dover's surrounding it, and I just let it run.
Yep.
Don't touch it until they blow the whistle.
Yep. Now let's see what
left. I don't know. I don't know how much, you know, Coach Judy is this year. I mean, right now with an 8-7 lead, I would.
Just go to the locker room.
Just go to the locker room, yep.
With momentum, because you scored late.
And there's another flag while we weren't paying attention.
I hate when that happens.
And now you're going to move Smyrna back another
5
to 10. I'd just kneel.
Yeah.
Take it into the half. I mean,
I think that would be the better part of valor, but
yeah,
they're going to step this off from inside the 33. Or excuse me, the 27, down to the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
But you know what? When Wayne Knight gets loose.
I mean, look, they're lining up. I'm not surprised, but, you know, I don't.
They spread the field.
I'm just up here in the booth. I don't coach.
Sanchez in the gun. Wayne Knight shifts to the slot. A long signal count. Knight takes it, Throws it in the near flat, leaping catch made up at the 25 and then thrown out of bounds, which should stop the clock with 17 seconds. Earl again on the catch. He's been a busy guy here in this first half. I'm running out of room on the stat sheet.
Kind of figured he would. Like, got some great hands, too. That diving catch that led to the touchdown.
Yeah. On 4th and scoring drive from Smyrna.
Yes, it was.
Sanchez back to pass. Looks like he wants to set up screen. Completes it to Knight, who dropped the ball at the 20. And 11 seconds to go in the half. And that's what I thought they might try something like that. They were successful with it earlier in the ball game.
I mean, Dover's in a very soft zone with a 4-cover cloud back here, you know. I mean, it's not like they're going to let you get something too big or crazy here, and I wouldn't either, so.
I like that analogy. Dover and their road whites of white cloud defense.
Yeah, there you go.
8-7 ball game. Smyrna scored screen.
You still got the 4 safeties deep, but you do have some
middle of the field.
linebackers.
Ymir Knight makes the catch, breaks a tackle. Just shy of the 40, but that's probably going to do it. Nope, Smyrna's going to call, I think, their last timeout.
I mean, they don't have a field goal kicker, so it's not like you can get in field goal range here. It's going to be, you know, going for the gusto. You're going for the touchdown.
Another 15.
We're at 3, but we're at 5, but we'll put that at 3 seconds. So
now, if they ran the earthquake here, that we could say that's 2.8 on the Richter scale.
there you go. But we don't want that.
Hey, during the timeout, I want to get to this quote from Coach Judy. He was interviewed in one of the local papers, and he said, obviously we want to win, but really anybody that's focusing on that is missing the point. Are the kids having fun? Are they able to play the sport that could easily be taken from them? And are they doing it in a safe manner? If both teams can go out and do that, it really doesn't matter who wins. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, with what we're going through in 2020, regardless of who wins this game, it's a win for all of us to be healthy and safe and out here doing what we love, you know, all of us covering this game. And,
right.
You know, I know, you know, COVID was a depression period for all of us, you know, but to get these kids back out on the field, to get them, you know, back into working out, being athletic, does everything for you, you know, and it's great that we can get this done. And I'm happy to be back behind the mic, and I know they're happy to be on the field.
Totally agree. This, barring a penalty, should be the final play of the half. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, a lone receiver at the top. Looked like Dover might have jumped. No flag. Sanchez has all day to throw. Hail Mary? No, sideline, completes the pass, and stepping out of bounds. That'll do it.
That's going to wrap it up for us there, huh?
Yep. Oh, penalty flag. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Smyrna 8, Dover 7.
I think it's against Smyrna.
Is that going to be on the receiver? Is that going to go into the second half? Is that going to be on the kickoff?
We'll have to wait and see here.
Was it taunting? Well, unfortunately, I didn't see it.
Yeah, the officials are gathering to talk about it. Now, I guess the two teams will not go into a locker room situation. Looks like they're just gathering on their respective sidelines. And still waiting to see the officials will.
Well, they got to maintain the.
All right, here we go.
You know what I mean? Personal foul on sportsmanlike.
Against who?
On Smyrna.
Well, he didn't point in any direction. I don't know whether it was offsetting or not, but we've come to the end of one half of play here at Charles V. Williams Stadium on the campus of Smyrna High School. We got a tight one, so don't go anywhere. Smyrna 8, Dover 7. Back after this on 302 Sports.
That your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
LionsLoans.com, where you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit BryAnsLoans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you
Where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
It's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job. Paint Doctor, making house calls.
Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Camera from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with a voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create.
HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. Let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a
Your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to...
Back here at Charles V. Williams Stadium during halftime, the score is Smyrna 8 and Dover 7. Scoreless in the first quarter, but Dover was knocking on the door late in the quarter after getting a short field starting at the Smyrna 39-yard line. Then with 10:51 to go in the second quarter, a 1-yard keeper by quarterback Jordan Moran. Moran's kick made it 7-0 Dover. And then Smyrna scored with 3 minutes to go in the first half. They had a drive that looked like it might stall. And then I think maybe Nick and I will agree, at least in the first half, the play of the game as they converted 4th down and 9 on a catch by Jermaine Earl of 15 yards that set him up first and goal at the 5, right, Nick?
Great diving catch right there that, kept that drive alive, and then they go for the touchdown in the corner of the end zone there.
Well, right after the catch, a couple of penalties.
Yes.
First one backed him up at the 10. Next was, I think, was a play tackled in the backfield.
Yeah.
And they were almost back to their 20-yard line at Dover, but they end up converting on a 17-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Sanchez to Devin Smith, who nice throw and nice catch.
Yeah,
As Devin's
great.
good concentration in the back corner of the end zone with double coverage on him. And then they ran the conversion attempt out of that earthquake formation, and Wayne Knight just got to the pylon on the far side of the field, and that's the difference in the game,
Yeah,
8-7.
Yeah, it was a nice 2-point conversion. They failed on the earthquake earlier on a 4th down here that set up the scoring drive actually for Dover. And he decided he was going to break it out and use the speed, which I think was a great idea, hence the 2-point conversion, and it worked. So what do we think we're going to see here in the second half? I think that both teams, like we talked about, are going to get it back together a little bit more after seeing your first couple of snaps, your action. We'll see what they can do. Right now, I mean, the score is 8-7, but the stats don't say that.
No, stats are really slanted heavily towards Smyrna. Nearly 250 yards passing first half unofficially from us, as Sanchez was 16 out of 24. did throw the touchdown pass, and he also had an interception. And then Wayne Knight threw an interception the one time he threw the ball. Now, Smyrna only had about 50 yards rushing, but they didn't rush it that many times. Only had like 8 or 9 carries in the first half. And I think what Dover did, and we talked about it, was Moran came out throwing early, and then they went to the run game, and McVeigh, with the speed, had about 40 yards rushing in the first half, had 2 big runs. And then they went for the tough yards with Bumbry. Kwalik. And he has unofficially 22 yards rushing in the first half. But that's just about it because Moran stopped throwing a lot. Yeah. And I only have him 3 out of 6 for 15 yards.
Yeah, and they did. They went heavy to the run. And hasn't quite worked for him yet. And we saw some really nice tackling there on the defensive side for Smyrna. So, we'll see what's going to happen come in the second half. But, we talked about the rushing yards for Smyrna. 2 of those were backward passes.
Yes. Yeah.
So they weren't necessarily your normal.
Yeah, they weren't normal running plays. Actually, you're right.
Handoff.
Yeah, the biggest run that they had in the half was a 20-yarder by one of the wideouts who Devin DeMoe, who actually took that backwards pass and got 20 yards out of it. That's been their biggest running play so far.
Yeah, and it looks like both teams in the beginning weren't relying on their line to start, and that's a good idea considering that you only had 5 weeks of real practice and no play.
Right.
So you can understand where they're trying to give help to their players where they can, and like Judy said in his quote there, obviously, we're really just playing to make sure the kids have fun, and they're back to the sport, playing the sport that they easily could have had taken from them. So, again, it's we all know it's 2020.
Right. Yeah, the anything can happen year.
Yeah, so let's take a short break. Let's come back and talk about some of the stuff we have coming up for this week. We have some real good action coming up, and we even have a midweek game. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job. Paint Doctor.
A couple of minutes left here in this halftime timeout segment here on our first game of the season, and it is our first game of the season. Next week we'll see Dover again on the Central Delaware crew of 302 Sports.
We'll be at Dover.
Yeah, we'll have Dover at a home game against Salesianum, and why don't you talk about some of the other activity we have coming up during the week?
So we talked about it. One of the things that we have coming up is a midweek game this week. DMA versus St. Elizabeth's. The games will be played at DMA because St. East doesn't have a home field this year, but they're going to be the home team.
Hey.
So that's going to be fun and interesting. And if you haven't seen that stadium, the new Fusco Stadium at DMA is fabulous.
Did a great job.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing that. Now, The only bad part we don't know about right now, we'll talk about it, is we did have Woodbridge at Milford.
Right.
We don't know. Woodbridge today shut down their campus, the whole school. It wasn't a football-related issue, but it was a school-related issue, and they had to cancel the game versus Del Mar. Well, my guess is if we're going to 2-week quarantine, I don't know if that game's going to be played. Woodbridge at Milford next week.
Apparently not, no.
Benny and his crew might have to find another game to do. Therefore, we'll kind of keep on, just keep up on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check out our YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can always check out the website, 302sports.com, and you can look and see what games and where we're going to be. And we do have a lot of good volleyball matches coming up this week, too.
Okay.
So look out for those schedules. Follow us on all our Instagram. The best thing for anybody to do out there that wants to be notified or know when the schedules are, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified when every game starts, when every game's listed, and you can follow all of the games. So if you're going to do anything, we tell you, follow us on Instagram, on the social medias, but subscribe to the YouTube channel. That updates you and tells you when every game starts.
Right.
And you got to love that. So
yeah, you can set reminders, too, for the games that you want to tune into. And we're glad you tuned into this one tonight. Apparently,
we have a lot of good numbers out there, so we appreciate it. Just like everybody else, we're having trouble a little bit with the Sussex Central Cape game down there, and we have no audio, but fingers crossed right now we're not going to talk about it here.
Right. Yeah, so far so good here. Hope I'm a good luck charm here for you.
That's it.
This season.
Give you an update. It is Sussex Central 11, Cape Henlopen 9 at half.
Interesting
in that
score.
Game. And last time I checked, St. George's was up 14-0 over Apo. Going to hit a little refresh here.
That's the other game we have on our upstate crew.
That Jason and Mike Lang, Nick Alessandrini. It looks like it's still 14-0 in the third quarter up there. So that game's rolling right along. So, but we're ready for second half action here.
Yeah. Smyrna should be kicking off to Dover. As Smyrna won the opening flip of the coin, they received the opening kickoff to start the ball game. Be interesting to see what Dover comes out with. What kind of mix? Are they going to stay with the ground and pound? And use McVeigh, their speed back? Or will Moran put it up a little bit more? We'll see what kind of mix they come out with from the – well, we usually say the locker room, but it's from the sidelines.
Yeah, right now they're not allowed in there. Yeah, you got to have the social distancing. So you can't go in, which is kind of tough, especially the kids that want to sit down, take a rest. Just to take a little weight off there for a minute. But as we could see, Dover was standing out in the field.
Yeah.
In their social distancing circle, and we're ready to go.
Yes, we are. Close one in the first half. All the scoring in the second quarter.
We've seen some great defense on both sides. I mean, Dover's defense to hold this team to just 8 is exceptional, if you ask me, in the first game of the season. So, and the penalty that we saw there at the end is being tacked on here on the kickoff,
right,
which should give Dover pretty good field advantage here.
Yep, Smyrna having to kick off from the Eagle 25. Yeah, very impressed with them. I could mention a couple of names defensively, really both sides of the ball. Elijah Sessoms for Dover. Been very active pressuring quarterback Sanchez, and he's a great target for Moran coming out of the backfield and from a tight end position. Larson and Porter having a good defensive game for Smyrna. There's the kickoff, far side of the field, top of your screen at the 26. Trying to get to the sideline and run out of bounds. And on the
another flag.
Kick returned by Tyron Abrams, a sophomore.
Every time we get in there, get in that pile over there, it seems to be a little chippy. And these two schools are not far apart, so I'm sure they got to play against each other a lot, maybe in Pee Wee, Little League, maybe CYM.
Mm-hmm. A lot of discussion here by the officials. This one may go against Dover. Still waiting to see the call. Our referee now trying to get to the center of the field and let us know.
Nah, he's walking off forward, he looks like.
That's against
And
Smyrna
there you
again.
go. See?
You know, I think
He
that's
looked like he was
a couple of times over there on that Dover sideline, it's gone against Smyrna. Well, here's the penalty yardage stepped off into Smyrna territory.
It's 15.
Yep, down to the Eagle 42-yard line. So you're right. Dover did come out of this with good field position.
And not off the return.
Right, not how we expected. All right, here we go with our first play from scrimmage here in the third quarter. Ran in the pistol, takes the snap, and we've got a whistle and a timeout before this play even gets underway.
Who was timeout? Who called the timeout?
Sounded like the back judge whistled. Maybe they weren't ready yet.
No?
Not sure it was a penalty. It wasn't. It was one of those, hey, look, we weren't set yet.
Okay.
Can't go to we're ready.
It's 2020.
Right.
Again, just keep on, get these first games out of the way.
Twin receivers to both sides of the field. Now it's a quarterback draw by Moran, hit at the 40 and crashes down to the Smyrna 38.
Jordan Moran carried on the play for a gain of
Good idea.
4.
Yeah.
Getting those rushers upfield. Moran, obviously an athlete, playing 7 different positions here.
At least. Picked up 4 to be second and 6.
Mm-hmm.
6 ball on the Smyrna 38-yard line.
Same formation. Hands it off this time to, I think, Bumbry out of the backfield. Boy, he tried to backpedal down for the first down. He got hit hard, but he gained a couple.
He did. Looks like he probably picked up 3.
Down to the Smyrna 35.
I'll give him a 2.5.
Okay. I don't think I can do that on the stats. I'm going to give him 3. So third down and a long 3.
Yeah.
Pistol again, rolling to the near side. Pressure
the
coming.
receiver
Throws
open
on
there
the
on the
run.
sideline.
Makes the catch down inside the Smyrna 25 and out of bounds near the 20.
I could see him open coming across there. That's a good job to throw. I mean, they're moving the pocket, obviously, because the rush is getting in there. But that's a good job by Moran, throwing on the run. Finally hitting that receiver. They've been looking for that play all game.
That's Santa Bria on the reception. Good pickup for the first down. Now Dover trying to regain the lead here with this initial drive of the second half.
See if they can take advantage of that penalty here.
Handoff up the middle. It's McCoy this time up the middle.
He's met and no gain. 44.
That's Gavin Porter. We mentioned him at the top of the second half, having a pretty good first half, picking up where he left off.
Yeah.
Number 44, Gavin Porter. He'll be second down.
Gavin's a senior linebacker.
20-yard line.
Tavion McCoy led Dover rushing in the first half. You mentioned he got nothing there.
No. And they're going to throw it up, but no one's home.
No. I'd say a little miscommunication on that play.
Yeah, I'd say a little miscommunication there, too.
Wasn't anybody within 15 yards of that pass.
He did a zig when he should have zagged. Bring up third and 10.
Once again, we'll see Dover next Friday night on our game of the week as they host Salesianum. Santa Bria goes in motion to the top of your screen. And now they bring Davis in motion the other direction. It's a pitch out to McVeigh, and he is crushed, but he got down close to the 16-yard line.
God, how much room the receiver there had on that sweep, man. He almost would have gave the ball to him.
Well, after all that, McVeigh only picked up 3, so it's 4th down and 7 for Dover.
My guess is you're going for it.
They're going to set up for a field goal.
Kicking a field goal. Moran made a nice extra point earlier, so.
This will be a 34-yard attempt. The holder is Thomas. Placement's down. Kick has the distance, but he hooked it wide left.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You might as well go for it there, you know. He's got the leg. Obviously, he just pulled it a little bit there. And you're not giving Smyrna great field advantage anyway on there, so they're going to be down right on their own 20.
Good opening drive for Dover.
Yeah.
They mixed it up well with the run and the pass. Now Smyrna, last time they had a good drive to get that lead and the touchdown. Of course, they did get the ball back one more time, but with only about a half a minute to go in that second quarter. Sanchez in the pistol. Now we'll reset Wayne Knight in the backfield. Devin Smith in motion. Oh, big hole at the middle of the field. Goodness sakes.
He's around the corner. I don't think anyone's going to catch him.
Bye-bye.
See you later, Wayne Knight.
80-yard touchdown run for Wayne Knight. And I don't think all night I've seen a bigger hole to run through at the line of scrimmage. Wow.
You cannot give him that much space.
Took Smyrna after the missed field goal just one play to go 80 yards and extend the Eagles' lead to 14-7. Wow, you could have driven a truck through that hole.
Yeah, well, I saw that. That was
had to be a missed assignment on the interior line.
Major hole there.
All right, this time a conventional set, not the earthquake, to go for two. Empty backfield. Sanchez waits for everybody to get set. They bring Wayne Knight in motion. They fake the pitch out to him.
Wide receivers
coming the other way. He's going to run with it.
Sanchez has it.
Yeah. Yep. Now that puts Smyrna up 16-7 as they strike like lightning here to start the second half.
Wayne Knight, wow. I mean, he hit that hole, and that was it.
It sure was it.
80 yards, and once he got past the 40, there wasn't anybody catching him.
Well, in that one run, Nick, that's 30 yards more than Smyrna gained the entire first half on the ground.
Wow. But we know that. We know that his brothers, his older brother, and his younger brother who's on the field with him now, they have that. They all have that speed, that breakaway. They can do that at any point and any time during a game. So
they have that explosive gear, another gear. And, boy, once he got past the last defender, which was, I believe, the safety, it was all over. Now let's see how Dover responds. This shows you the character of your team, how they come back and respond to something like this. And let's see how the Senators will handle it. We should have, that's one thing I forgot to do. We needed to pick up who that kicker was during halftime. It's a number that's not on our roster.
Oh, yeah, 60 or is that who it was?
There's the kick deep, fielded at the 13-yard line by Dover, and still on his feet. Nice shifty run back. Finally taken down across the 30 at the 34-yard line. And bringing the ball that time downfield for Dover was Kareem Kabah. I hope I'm saying that last name right.
Your guess is as good as mine. But here's what we didn't get. I think that might have been the first kickoff or punt or whatever that we didn't have a flag on Smyrna. There we go, Smyrna.
Discipline.
That's it. Oh, I'm sure Coach Judy. I know we haven't played. I know we're 7 weeks behind.
Yeah.
Nah, he's a good coach.
It's like, wait a minute, didn't we have this talk at halftime?
Right. Get this scoreboard set here.
All right. Running to the near side. Pressure coming from the blind side. Moran gets rid of it, but just throws it out of bounds. Feeling some heat coming from the blind side. And incomplete.
Brings up second down.
And who was providing that pressure over there? That was Rob Wiley, senior linebacker.
Seem to be talking a lot about these Smyrna linebackers, but that's common.
Mm-hmm. A little quiet around here tonight at the moment. Tight formation this time for Dover. Davis in motion. They flip it to him. Hit in the backfield, spun around, hasn't gone down yet.
Wow.
But will finally go down near the initial line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard.
It looks like number 45 coming out of there. Dwayne Ratcliffe stayed home.
One thing I've noticed the last few drives for Dover is Smyrna's defense just swarming now to the ball.
Brings up third down 11, ball on the Dover, 33 yard.
3 yard loss, or excuse me, 1 yard loss there, 3rd and 11. Bumbry in motion.
Yeah, false start.
Yep.
I thought they were going to call that dead.
Yep.
The looks like the tight end there or
a receiver or back in the slot, hard to tell. Yeah.
Step back and kind of gave him the. I think I jumped. It's going to push him back.
Yep, 5 yards, so it'll be 3rd and 16 now. With 8 minutes to go here in this third quarter, Smyrna scored on its first possession of the half. Only took them one play.
One play, one touchdown.
Dover with 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Moran's going to load up and throw the deep ball, and Smyrna almost comes up with a pick. Intended for Guy. And back there on the defense for the Eagles is Ziante Carson, the senior cornerback.
Almost came up with the interception. Almost made the fingertip catch.
Almost playing center field. So that'll put quarterback Moran into his punting shoe. Standing back inside his own 15-yard line. Yeah, I think he's got a different shoe, punting for kicking.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
That guy's everywhere.
Smyrna expecting to get good field position on this exchange. The receivers standing at the Eagle 45. Perfect snap. Again, no pressure. High punt, a lot of hang time.
That's a good punt.
A lot of hang time.
Punt.
Fair catch called for at the 35-yard line by Smyrna. And a Dover defender on the kick coverage team came down and kind of bumped him at the end, but I don't think he threw a flag for that.
No.
Come on, that's ticky-tack. Smyrna has the ball back, though, Nick.
Nice punt, though. That was a great hang time there by Moran. You know, the first one we saw kind of went off the side of the foot, maybe about 20 yards, but that was a great punt right there.
That's college caliber there.
Yeah.
Great hang time.
Try to take that field advantage away from the Smyrna team. Well, we had 1 play, 1 touchdown last one. Let's see what we get here.
Sanchez, 2-step drop, throws in the far flat top of the screen. Nice catch made, and what a move after the catch. Is that Earl again?
Yes, sir.
Main Earl. How about 21 yards on the first play of this drive?
I told you. He gets the ball, man. He's shifty, too. He can go.
One play in Smyrna Dover territory. Sanchez, 3-step drop. Plenty of time to throw downfield. Has a man complete behind the secondary for a touchdown.
And he is in for the touchdown.
That is Devin DeMoe, the junior. Now, he dropped one in the first half, remember?
He did. It hit him in the chest after,
Made up for it there.
Yes, he did.
43-yard touchdown connection from Sanchez to DeMoe. And Smyrna now starting to pull away a little bit here. It took just 2 minutes from their last score to gain their third touchdown.
And it's 3 plays and 2 scores and 3 plays there. Great throw from Aiden Sanchez.
Oh, yeah, he hit him in stride.
That's it. And they're going back into the earthquake here.
Okay.
For the 2-point.
The Wayne Knights turns, looks to the sideline, gets the play from the coaches. He has Galban with him in the backfield.
Remember, he stretched it out last time, went out to the pylon.
Now Galban shifts. Wayne Knight takes it himself, runs behind a field of blockers to get it. So with 6:59 to go in the third, it's now 24-7 Smyrna.
We'll step away for 2 seconds here for the next kickoff. We'll be right back.
That your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
It was 8-7 at half. It's now 24-7 Smyrna, as it's taken them 3 plays from scrimmage to score twice here in this third quarter. 80-yard run by Wayne Knight and a 43-yard touchdown pass from Sanchez to DeMoe. Caught him in stride.
Great pass, great catch.
Smyrna just electrifying the crowd here in this third quarter. So this is really, really suck-up time for Dover. You really need to make some kind of positive thing happen in this next drive. And that was a very effective kickoff.
Yes.
I think Dover thought it was going to go out of bounds.
They did. And, I mean, of course, you get better field advantage, and you get it to 35 versus to 20. So
did not go out of bounds.
Did
Bounced
not.
right down the sideline and into the end zone.
We still do not know who number 60 is, though.
Now, let's see if I can find out. If you want to take over for a sec.
Go for it.
Well, we got that question answered. Number 60 kicking off is Joshua Michael, sophomore.
Great job.
So
kicking.
he was originally listed on our roster as number 51. So that's who that is. Moran, play action, rolls to the far side of the field.
He's got
top
the
of
big
screen.
man open in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
He's just going to run out.
Run for his life.
Looks like he had Elijah Sessoms open in the middle, but he just couldn't see him coming around that corner.
So he got 3 yards out of that scamper. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Now he rolls near side. Throws, connects with Sessom, spin move, gets away from a defender and will cross the Smyrna 30 out to about the 33. That should be enough for a first down.
Yes, that will be a first down. You are right. I'm sure Sessoms went back into the huddle and said, hey, you missed me. You owe me one.
He's a big target, I tell you. It's great to have a big kid like that.
I'd say so.
Plays both ways. I'm sure he is just thrilled to get back on the field. Only a junior, Nick. He'll be back next year. Screen to far side.
He's got some room.
Connection made. Good juke move on the defender. Maybe getting the first down.
Yeah, I think he's going to have enough for that.
Tyre Trott, junior, on the reception. It looks like he came up just shy of that first down.
That's it. You know, move the pocket, change it up, call some plays that you weren't used to. You know, you got to do something here. Down 2 scores.
Ball on the Dover 41-yard line.
Short yardage for the Senators. And they go with a pass over the
Oh,
middle to
great
Sessions.
catch, huh?
Yeah, boy, he went up for that one.
He did, and I'm sorry. I thought they had a first down. They were short, but that is a first down now.
Right.
How about Sessom showing the athleticism for the big man?
He might have had a little talk with a coach during the halftime and said, hey, coach.
I need some targets.
Yeah.
I'm open.
Feed me. Nice leap and catch there. And that using the size. Good pass by Moran. Run up the middle, and Bumbry just carrying people with him. Stretches out inside the Smyrna 45, down close to the 43. Now, this is what I said. Now, Dover found themselves down by just a point at half, and then boom, boom, they're down by 2 touchdowns. They are responding this drive.
Yeah, you got to start to mix it up a little bit. Like I said, try some new things, get a couple wrinkles in there.
Pass
and
downfield.
He's going downfield.
Catch looks like his made, but was he in?
No, he's out. He's out. They're going to call him out of bounds. He did catch the ball there, though.
Yeah, Santa Brea made the catch, but you're right, he was out of bounds.
And that's not bad taking that shot with a short third down play here.
Yeah.
4 down territory in this area no matter what, especially when you're down 2 scores.
And so far, Moran's done a pretty good job throwing on the run.
Yeah. And it looks like Smyrna's coming with a little pressure here. Got somebody coming off the end. He just dropped back into coverage, but we'll see if he drops off or comes around the end.
Empty backfield. Moran throws a quick one.
Oh.
Bounces off a Smyrna defender. And incomplete.
The Dover player didn't even turn around in time for that.
And that was Johnson again. Vandy Johnson. So another incomplete, and that brings up 4th down and 3.
There we go again. We'll see if Dover can do it. If not, it's going to be a big stop for Smyrna here.
And keep an eye on Sessoms. He's at the top of your screen. He turns around to look at the coaching staff. They're trying to feed him the play. There it is. Looking for Sessoms. No, he dropped the football.
No, he got hit as he threw it.
Now they're going to call an incomplete pass.
Yes, it is going to be an incomplete pass.
All right, so Smyrna will take over on downs. Dover had a
stop.
good drive going that time.
Big stop.
Yeah, it was. Good pressure quickly into the backfield.
And that's what caused the confusion both times on those 3rd and 4th downs there for Dover. Big stop there for Smyrna.
Still 5:06 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Smyrna has scored twice, got both 2-point conversions. They pulled away a little bit. And they get the ball right back. Good field position at the Eagle 43-yard line. Twin receivers to both sides of the field. Knight in the slot. Now he will shift to the backfield, so they're in the pistol. And in motion. Fake it to him. Back to pass. Throws into the flat. Completes the pass to Ymir Knight. What an individual move. Ymir Knight out of bounds at the Dover 45.
Wow.
That's sophomore Shifty.
One of the Smyrna players runs over and asks him how his ankles are.
Got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
That was a really nice juke move there by Knight.
12-yard pickup for the Eagles and a 1st down.
And that is Ymir Knight.
Right. His older brother Wayne flanking Sanchez in the backfield. 2-step drop, throw near flat, completed to Devin Smith, who got a couple of positive yards after he turns around down to the Dover 35. Close to another 1st down.
Close to a Smyrna 1st down.
Man, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, Glenn. They really are.
In the first half, you saw the timing was off a little bit here and there. Yeah, now the second half has been night and day for Smyrna. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. 2 to the top, plus a 3rd in the slot. Empty backfield. You can hear Sanchez calling the signals.
You can.
Now Wayne Knight shifts to the backfield. Play action fake to him. Now they're going to throw it to Galban. Galban grabs the ball. Shifty
he's
move.
Going down the sideline.
He's going
in for the touchdown.
35 yards.
Wow.
On a little flip out into the flat by Sanchez to Galban.
Wow, I saw that hole open on the sideline. He made that move in on the defender, went towards the side, went towards the middle of the field, then back out to the sideline, and he had blockers, and that hole was wide open for him.
What a great job by Smyrna blocking downfield to seal off the edge. There was only maybe 2 or 3 yards between the blockers and the sideline, and that allowed Galban to go the last 15, 20 yards for the score.
He burst it down that sideline. That was it. Nobody was catching him.
Smyrna with the earthquake formation. They've used that 3 times and have been successful twice. Trying to make it 3 out of 4. A lot of shifting with Wayne and Ymir in the backfield. Wayne hands it off to Ymir, slashes through there for the score.
Only fitting, right?
Yep.
He made the nice shifty move down there to get him there, and why not feed him after he's feeling good?
32-7 now in favor of the Eagles as they're starting to flex their muscles here in the second half. The defending Henlopen North champions trying to get a W here against their conference foe, the Dover Senators, tonight.
That's 3 straight scores on 3 straight possessions. And like we said, they're just clicking on all cylinders right now. They got it going.
32-7, as Smyrna has scored 24 unanswered points here in this third quarter. And we still have 4:37 to go in this quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they're scoring quick. I mean, the first 2 were on 3 plays.
Now here's the kick. Fielded at the 11-yard line at the top of your screen. Tripped up, didn't go out of bounds. Nice job to keep his balance from going out of bounds. And on the return, that was Tyrone Abrams. And Smyrna, as we said, Joshua Michael, the sophomore, on the kickoff.
Got a nice leg for just a sophomore.
Got a few sophomores in this ball game contributing tonight. Underclassmen doing a great job.
28-yard line.
Now Dover, that was a unique alignment that they had there. They had a stacked eye. Now they shift out of that. And we've got a direct snap being taken by a different player. It's not Moran in there. Handoff is to Qualik Bumbry, who crashed across the 30 out to the 34.
That is Jamir Richardson,
okay,
another quarterback for them, who's sophomore also, junior also.
So they went from number 1 to number 2.
Yeah, changing it up.
Pickup for Qualik Bumbry of about 7. Give up the middle again. Bumbry trying to backpedal for the first down. He's awful close.
They have not given the signal for it yet, though. And they're going to look like they might.
They're going to give it to him.
Look at it, measure, eye it up, and yes, you're right. They're going to give it to him.
It's one thing that we haven't had in the game yet, a measurement. Came close there.
Correct.
3:40 and counting to go in this third quarter.
Thought they stopped it for the change. I'm sorry.
Momentarily they did. Richardson stays in the game at quarterback. Fakes the handoff to Bumbry. Tries to get to the edge. The shirt tackle attempt made. He got away from that. Got across the 40.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, about the 40. But now we got a late flag.
Uh-oh. I wonder what that is.
That's something unsportsmanlike after the end of the play. I've seen too many of those tonight. And the Smyrna coach are livid. You know, it's one thing to get to 5 yards, the illegal procedures, the offsides, because your timing's not down, but way too many unsportsmanlike penalties in the game.
Well, that's what it was again. They're walking it off again here.
So that's going to give Dover a first down into Smyrna territory at the Eagle 43. Jamir Richardson has been. Yeah, always blame the ref, right? Play action, throws it down the sideline.
He's got somebody open. Oh, good defense.
Santa Bria, intended receiver, and that was good hands there.
That was. How about that? Good defense there.
Deontay Carson, the senior cornerback. He's a returning starter from last year.
Yeah. Great job getting his hand up there. Give you some updates here real quick right now. We're in fourth quarter action up at Appaquinimec. St. George's is still leading that game 21-0 now, though.
Play action, throwing the far flat. Santa Bria caught it, but man, was he leveled. And that is the same kid, Carson. Not Kit Carson, the same kid, Carson. Wow. hit immediately, so it's a pass completion for -4 yards.
Nice hit there.
Well, he just reacted so quickly.
The third down 14, ball on the Smyrna.
3rd and long for Dover after they got that first down to the Eagle 43 via the penalty.
Lost
Richardson
4 on that play.
going to roll near side, sets up, throws, and was looking for Santa Bria again, and they can't connect.
Brings up 4th down.
I would think that Dover's got to start using going for it on 4th down, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. Moran comes in to punt. Of course, he was also the quarterback.
That's true. That is true. Let's give you an update. 18-9 right now. Sussex Central is leading Cape Henlopen, and they are in the 4th quarter also.
I hear Cape Henlopen is much improved this year under head coach J.D. Mall.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sussex Central's a tough place to go win in, though. And they've been very strong for the last several years.
Here's a muffed.
Well, Moran did a great job of handling that. Here's the punt, and it hit
it.
a Dover player,
Yeah,
so
right
it'll
there.
be down there.
Yeah.
Smyrna will be deep in their own end, but it hasn't seemed to bother them this 3rd quarter.
No, right now they're hitting everything. They really are.
15-yard line.
Running like a well-oiled machine.
That's right.
2:06 still in this 3rd quarter, 32-7. Smyrna on top on 302 Sports. Glad you joined us for our live stream action here tonight.
it.
Glenn Frazier alongside Nick Halliday, who's also producing.
Trey Mitchell up on our camera tonight, doing a great job.
Always does. Sanchez with an empty backfield. Trying to draw him offside with that hard cadence.
We can hear
Yeah,
him.
we can
way
hear him
up
over here. Yeah, go.
Go, go.
If he says Omaha, I'm going to say, wait a minute.
I know, right? I would.
Shades of Manning.
It would not surprise me Judy doesn't have that in his cadence somehow.
Snap. Throws the far side, and that time a little miscommunication. Looked like it might have been intended for Ymir Knight. Incomplete. That's one of the few incomplete passes by Sanchez in his second half.
And that might not have been his fault.
Might not. Smyrna has over 130 yards rushing, and they're well over 300 in passing right now.
You had the 80-yard just from
that did that, right?
Knight, yeah.
2nd and 10, Sanchez alone in the backfield. 3-step drop, looked left, now looks the other direction. Nice leaping catch made by Jermaine Earl. He was popped pretty good at the end of the catch, but he held on. And I think Smyrna's glad they got that transfer.
Are you kidding? He's a great weapon to have on your team.
16-yard pickup. And moves the chains for the Eagles. And now we've got a whistle by the official.
Not sure what's going on.
Might not have had the chain gang set. Now, Smyrna had a player with an equipment problem. And that is Jermaine Earl. Like I said, he got popped pretty good at the end of that play. So
Did his helmet come off?
I don't think it did, but he might have broke something on the
come
helmet.
out for a play. You
Right.
know how that goes.
Right. Coming in to replace him is Denham Smith.
Another weapon.
Yes.
They just keep coming here.
Now here's a running play. No, it's a fake. They faked the on the option play, and quarterback Sanchez took it himself, got a couple of yards.
Yes, he did. They gave him 3 on that.
His first run of the second half. He had the 1 yard, a 9-yard pickup in the first half on 1 carry. We're down to a minute to go here in this 3rd quarter. And Earl is back on the field, so they got the equipment fixed for him. 3-step drop, looks near side. Almost a nice leaping catch, but can't quite bring it in. Yep.
Just by a little.
Devin DeMoe, the intended receiver, he caught the last touchdown pass. Well, not the last one, but one here in the second half. Galban had the last one. That stops the clock with 45 ticks on the clock left to go here in this 3rd quarter. I'm running out of room on the stat sheet for Smyrna's passing plays.
I see that over there.
I might have to go to page number 2.
I was going to say, you might have to flip it over.
Empty backfield. Now Galvin will shift, and they're in the pistol formation. Galvin almost moved too quick. Throw towards the sideline. Nice catch made on the sideline and keeping his feet in is Yamir Knight.
How about that? Not only can he run, but he can catch.
And what a pattern he ran. He just got enough for the first down.
That's right.
That's a young man with a high football IQ.
I was getting ready to say, there you go. I mean, he's got the lineage in him, so.
All right. We're going to take this up here. I got to stay on the same page.
We're still live.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Yep. Sanchez calling the new play on the audible.
Yep. Audible down. Didn't like what he saw.
Yep. Sessum's in there quick, and he just got that one off. What a great job by Yamir Knight to elude a defender and get some positive yards out of that.
How do they just
I don't know.
Squeak yards out all the time, man.
Well, I guess they paid attention to older brother Will all those years, right? They were out here when they were in middle school and said, I'm going to run like Will. But he made basically 4 yards out of nothing.
He did. That's what I'm saying. Slippery.
And it's Sessoms again with the pressure. He's been in the backfield a lot. Sanchez with a hard cadence trying to draw Dover off sides. Takes a snap. Now we'll just run with it. That's a bootleg.
Lot of green.
Yep, naked bootleg.
Smart move.
And slid all the way down to Dover 25.
Smart move.
Nobody for Dover on that side of the field defensively.
And right there just shows you, like I've talked about, the growth and maturity of him in the last couple of years being the quarterback here at Smyrna.
I think you're right. Second team All-State selection last year, as we might have had the last play of the third quarter.
We're going to go into the fourth quarter here.
So at the end of the 3, it is 32-7 in favor of the Smyrna Eagles here on 302 Sports.
And we will be right back after a couple of messages from some of our advertisers here.
Opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create.
Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
302 Sports live stream action here, opening game of the 2020 season, and it was 8-7 at half. It's now 32-7. What a quarter for Smyrna, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, you were over there telling me and having trouble having more room to fill out some of the stats that are going on right now, and yeah, Smyrna just came out, and like we talked about, they're like a well-oiled machine just clicking on all cylinders right now.
Over 350 yards passing for Sanchez in this game.
Wow.
And we still have a quarter to go.
Yeah, she still sounds like Trevor Lawrence numbers.
Yamir Knight in motion. They give it to Wayne Knight on the counter play in the other direction. Eludes one defender and scurries out of bounds inside the Dover 15-yard line.
The elusiveness of the Knight family is just unreal.
17-yard pickup.
And I say family because there's been three.
Yeah.
Ball on the Dover 12-yard line.
So unofficially, we had Wayne Knight for 4 carries and 13 yards in the first half. Okay, 2 carries in the second half for 97 yards.
There you go, 17 and 80 on the long one.
Timeout, Dover.
Dover takes the timeout here, Nick, and Glenn Fraser alongside Nick Halliday producing, color analyst, and up top there, Trey Mitchell running the camera for us. Great job tonight. Great job.
Yeah, I mean we got the 3 streams going. We're working in the 2020 year just like everybody else too. Unfortunately, not everything works when we want it to, you know.
All right.
But we got the 3 streams going tonight. Everybody's live with at least camera. Update: Sussex Central now leads 24-9 over Cape Henlopen. But Cape Henlopen is in the red zone right now in that game, and they are late in the fourth quarter. Actually, they still have 8 minutes left. Give you an update. St. George's actually is still up 21-0 in the fourth, and I just heard our guys talking about it. We can't interview any of the players or anything after.
Right.
You know, you got to have a 6-foot microphone with a boom.
A boom, yeah.
You know, to get out there to everybody. But we appreciate it. We appreciate everybody tuning in to our live streams. You know, the only thing I can say is support all of our advertisers any way you can help them. Let them know you saw their ads and their commercials and stuff on 302 Sports, and just let them know that you guys are great, that they support and help us. So.
All right, here we come out of the timeout. First down for the Eagles, and Wayne Knight's going to take the direct snap under center. Now he shifts out of that.
We saw this play.
Yep.
Last time it was a double pass.
Sanchez rolls top of your screen, looks to throw in the end zone, and picked off from Dover. They read that one.
Yes, good defense there. He had another player open probably about the 2-yard line and just said, nah, I'm going to try and go for the touchdown, and throws the pick. Great defense there by Dover.
Yep, that's Trott, the junior, on the interception. So Smyrna thwarted there, and Dover saying, hey, maybe the fourth quarter will be our quarter. They start out with intercept. That's the 3rd interception thrown by Smyrna in this football game. 2 by Sanchez, 1 by Wayne Knight.
2 by Sanchez and then 1 by Wayne. And that same formation resulted in the same outcome earlier with a Wayne Knight interception. So, yeah, sounds like our audio's a little behind. I don't know if we're going to be able to fix that right now. I'm not touching anything. Unfortunately, you might be one call behind, during that. So,
yeah, we got fans out there watching the live stream and listening to us. We're thankful that you're hanging in there with us.
Yeah, and helping us when we need it, right?
Right.
Well, here we go. Dover with another opportunity here.
Deep in their own end.
Handoff coming around on the
Richardson
right side.
Hands it off to Abrams, the sophomore. And he got about 5 yards.
Tyrone Abrams carried on the play for a gain of 4.
Second down and 6 coming up. They're going to move the ball back about a yard inside the 15-yard line. Just underway here in this fourth quarter from Charles V. Williams Stadium. Richardson takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Nice cut made.
Nice. Get a first down there.
Ball carrier that time is Jaquan Kilby. Jaquan Kilby, rather.
First down. Ball on their own.
And he's just a freshman. J.J. Kilby plays on the line. He wouldn't be running the football.
Yeah, that was a nice run, actually. Followed the blockers, came around the edge, and had a little bit of a burst. You say he's just a freshman?
Yes.
Wow. He's got some speed.
Picked up 7 yards there on a first down.
Handed off to him again.
Stopped that time.
21.
Got about 3 on that.
Dover playing some younger players right now in the backfield. We haven't seen Qualik Bumbry or Tavion McCoy, and of course quarterback Sanchez is going out. So
Moran. Quarterback Moran. Yeah.
And now Richardson had to fix his running back's equipment before they get the snap.
Oh, nice end around jet sweep. Picks up about another 6.
Micah Davis, Jr. on the carry. The stat sheet is getting really big now. We've got.
I think we're going to have to get you a spiral.
Probably, yeah. Well, I think we've got about. I usually figure 3 or 4 different running backs to get in the game and run the ball, and Dover's got almost 3 times that.
Richardson
rolls near side,
needs
throws on the
down.
run.
A
little bit
He
behind.
couldn't hold on to it.
A little bit behind Santa Brea.
Had it in the hands, though. You know, if it hits your hands, you're supposed to catch it.
That brings up 4th down, under 9:20 to go in the ball game. And that'll bring
punt.
Moran back in the game. Hit a nice one last time with a lot of hang time.
Yeah, he did. That was like you said, that was a collegiate-type punt.
Going back deep for Smyrna is the sophomore Smith, Denham Smith, to the far side of the top of your screen. And to the bottom is DeMoe. There's the punt, and it just splits him.
Boom there.
One hop back at the 20, now circles to the 19, and that's Denham Smith trying to get to the near sideline.
Over here. He's going to get chased down, and he does get chased down from behind. Oh, God, another flag? I mean, that's 25 yards away from the play. What do you...
There's just somebody in the stands
I
just
know.
repeated what you said.
What do you need to get a penalty for?
Now, this part of the game tonight is getting to be like the pro game. It seems like you have a penalty every time there's a return.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these guys are young kids. Someone's going to get hit in the back. You know, it's not like they're doing it intentional or trying to hurt or anything. It's just kids running across the field saying, hey, I got a block. I don't blame them.
Under 9 minutes to go in this one. Don't forget, next Friday night, we'll have these Dover Senators again as they host the Salesianum Sows. Salesianum playing tomorrow. They have a Saturday afternoon game at Malvern Prep. Tough competition.
It is. And I'm glad that we got them a full schedule this year so they can compete just like everybody else this year.
Right.
So.
For the longest time, they only had 3 games on the schedule, and it was Dover, Smyrna, and Sussex Central.
Yep.
Pass in the flat. Sanchez to Wayne Knight. Did he step out? Well, he did there. He was bumped out pretty hard.
Big hit. Wasn't anything malicious.
Nope.
I know a lot of people are.
Wayne Knight's a tough kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that goes for 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Ball at the Eagle 40-yard line. Slot receiver to the near side, Ymir Knight. And he looks out in the flat to Jermaine Earl, but...
thrown behind him.
Yep. I don't think Earl was going to catch that one.
No.
He's had a pretty good night, though.
He has.
Try to tally this up and see how many catches Earl's had. He had the first 2 of the game. Now, he's had more than 6. Pretty good night. Two receivers, top of the screen, one to the bottom. It's going to be a fake handoff, though, out into the flat to Ymir Knight. Upended in the backfield, and he'll take a loss.
Good job there. Staying home, not getting sold out. He ends up making a nice play. Couldn't see the number. Did you get it?
Andre Cannon,
Andre Cannon,
a freshman.
Hey. That'll win you some more time next week. You know?
Exactly. 4th down for Smyrna.
Lost a yard on that.
Yep, 4th and almost 5.
Mm-hmm.
Back inside the 40. Hard cadence. Now they audible. Look to the sidelines. Switch it up. Receivers. Receivers change size of field. Sanchez rolls to the top of your screen. Now he's going to punt it.
Yeah,
you called for that earlier.
They're pretty good with that. And like you said, I mean, Sanchez is an athlete, so.
Takes a Dover bounce. and down at the Senator 32-yard line with 7:41 to go in this ball game.
Yeah, that's their kicking game there in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Sanchez has been doing that for a couple of years. You look, you see if you can get it. If you can't run for the first down or nothing's a surefire option, you kick it. You know, get rid of it. Just change the field a little bit.
And really, almost, I mean, it's a little early to call this thing, but Smyrna can breathe rather easily at the moment with a comfortable lead.
Yeah, why not just, you know, I mean, you don't want to give them the ball on the other side of the 40-yard line, you know.
Richardson takes the snap, gives it right at the middle. The big guy back in the game, Kwalik Bumbry.
Picks up about 8.
Yeah, good gain on first down. Dover's has some things that they did here tonight, Nick, that they can build on. Bumbry is one of them. McVeigh's the other. Sessoms.
Yeah. Moran didn't do bad.
No. Santabria made some good catches. Richardson flanked in the backfield. Gives the ball off. Stutter step move. Hesitates. Waits for some blocking to develop. And then finally hit on the far sideline is Abrams, the sophomore. And we've got a Dover player down. First one I've seen go down tonight.
That's right, yeah.
It's a lineman. And that'll stop the game with just under 7 minutes to go.
Give everybody a minute to get a breather, move your mask, grab something here, and we will step away also, pay some respects to the injured player, and watch some commercials real quick.
Hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And during the injury break, the injured Dover lineman Logan Smith got up off the field and went off under his own power. Seems to be fine. And, Nick, you said probably a cramp, and I'm sure that's exactly what it was because he ran off pretty much sprinting.
Yeah, he did. He got off rather quickly after that, so that's a good sign. That's what we want to see.
Richardson, quarterback draw. He's tripped up in the backfield,
man,
and he'll get a yard.
He had some space to run there, though. If he didn't trip, he might have been running a little bit.
Looked like he's got some wheels, too. That's his second carry here in the second half for 5 yards. So we said Dover had some things to build on. Well, certainly Smyrna flexed their muscles here in the second half.
They just got to cut down some of the penalties.
They've scored 32 unanswered points in this game.
Yeah. They just hurting themselves a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
That's all.
Richardson sends Santabria in motion. Hesitation move up the middle, but tackled quickly. And getting in there for Smyrna defensively is Terrell Anderson, a sophomore. Kilby was the ball carrier. Jaquan Kilby, the freshman. So 3rd down and 9. 5.5 minutes left in this one now. Richardson takes a snap, back to pass. Looks near sideline, had the ball deflected in the backfield, incomplete. Getting back there that time for Smyrna was defensive end Kyle Winters.
Good job by him getting the big paws up.
Richardson's put the ball up 5 times here, all in the second half. He's 1 out of 5. And that will bring Moran back in the game to punt. He'll hit this from about his 30-yard line.
His last couple of punts have been pretty darn good.
DeMoe back for Smyrna to the bottom of your screen. Denham Smith to the top. This one's going to bounce in front of Smith. And DeMoe's going to come over and take it on the run.
He's got some space over there. Oh,
yeah, he
what
does.
A move.
All the way up to midfield to the 49. Now let's check the field for yellow hardware.
They almost brought that back to the line of scrimmage.
Almost. I don't see it yet, but one of the fans out there said you forgot to throw a flag.
Yeah, it's weird listening and hearing everything now. You know,
Yeah.
God, you were here for opening day last year. There were 7,000 people here. You know, you couldn't hear a thing. So.
All right, Smyrna on offense. Sanchez still in the game with the big lead. And it looks like most of the starters as well.
Calling an audible here.
Yep. Earl, Ymir, and Wayne Knight both split to the bottom of your screen. There's a throw on a slanting pattern to Wayne Knight. Makes the catch, turns, now gets to the sideline. Look at him, looking for blocking. Does somebody block somebody?
What about the patience there, huh?
Oh, yeah. Shows great patience. Now, that's one thing his older brother Will always did to perfection.
True. Yep. Wait for your blockers, find the hole, and boom, straight through it.
14-yard pickup on that connection.
Speaking of Will Knight, we'll have to wait to play in the spring.
March, right?
Yep. Yeah.
I thought I saw where Delaware's only going to play. I think they're only going to play like 7 or 8 games.
I think I saw 6 games, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Towson's dropped out now.
Yep, Towson's out, yep. So that might be 5.
Now Sanchez pointing to the line. I think he sees somebody with blitz in their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now he got rid of it quick. Out pattern to Jermaine Earl. He's just been the go-to guy tonight. One of them.
Yeah. You could pick a handful of players on this team.
That's another 16-yard pickup. When I get a chance to tally up some stats at the end of this game, I think we're going to find that Sanchez is over 400 yards passing tonight.
Man.
Now Galban in the backfield in the pistol with Sanchez. Now he will shift to the slot. Sanchez steps up. I think he wanted to run with it. Now he was just pulled down.
Yeah, he wasn't going anywhere there.
Couple of yard loss there.
James Kilby, 77, seems like he was in there first.
Yeah, there's JJ.
Second down 12. Ball on the Dover 22-yard line.
We get a timeout. Why don't we step away for a minute here, catch our breath? Sound like a plan, Glenn?
It sounds good to me. Although Byron Evans gets off the field pretty quick.
Where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
We're back.
Smyrna had 4 receivers to the top of the screen. They shift and move Wayne Knight to the bottom of the screen. So trips to the top. Now looking into the end zone. Man has the secondary beat for a touchdown. And that's Ymir Knight.
Ymir Knight.
22 yards for the score. And Smyrna goes up 38-7. Under 3 minutes to go.
And when they score on big plays, you know. It's always something big. It's not like they work it down to the goal line and punch it in. They're, 80, 60, 40 yards, 17, It's pretty impressive, actually.
Well, they have scored on each of their 4 possessions here in the second half. Now they'll try to add the 2-pointer in the earthquake. Wayne Knight flanked by Galban. Fakes it to Galban, takes it himself. Again, there he is being patient, waiting for the blocking, and he scoots through a hole to get the 2-pointer. Smyrna has only missed one of those tonight.
That's it.
They had 2 here, and it's now 40-7.
A little extracurricular activity down there, as everybody's probably had a long day now.
Yeah.
Your first game.
22-yard touchdown pass. Sanchez to Yamir Knight, extending Smyrna's lead. 40 unanswered points now in the ball game.
2 touchdowns this quarter, 3 in the third. And he's mixing it up. Everybody's getting a little taste of the action tonight.
Yeah.
But you can see the weapons they have right now. There's going to be a lot of defenses that are going to be seeing nightmares when they have to watch game film on them or having to play them the next day.
All right, Smyrna in the kickoff formation. There's the boot by the sophomore. Gathered in at the 15-yard line. And special teams tackle made up near the 30. About 14 yards on the return. Joshua Michael, the sophomore, kicking off for the Eagles.
To the Dover 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
On return for the Senators, Abrams, the sophomore.
They got a young team.
They do.
I know that they've been, switching the younger guys in and out, but they do have a younger team, Dover does. And they did have a lot of, last year they had a lot of the basketball players who were playing last year from that basketball team that was getting ready to go into the state championship before we lost all sports. And they had, a lot of kids that were playing that were athletes, and so they're rebuilding a little bit, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Got a timeout here taken, I believe, by the Senators.
Most of their key players here are seniors, except for the quarterback Moran and a couple of the other guys. But they look like they got a young line, and they got a lot of two-way players, like you said. Wonder how that's going to pan out in the fourth quarter when you're, getting a little gassed.
Yeah, like maybe game 3 or 4 into this 7-game season.
Yeah.
Now, they're going to lose both of their starting running backs to graduation, Bumbry and McCoy. But other than that, Moran's back. All the wideouts are back. And 4 of the 5 offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
Richardson takes the snap, hands it off to Qualik Bumbry, who is wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard, and he paid for that one. He's carried the ball 6 times here in the second half to go along with 6 carries in the first half. 51 yards unofficially on the ground for Bumbry in the game tonight.
They give him a yard on that, or is it still?
Yeah, he got 1.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll give him a yard.
A young man that we talked about earlier that's supporting himself due to some family circumstances, living in an apartment alone, fumble on the play. Kid that's gone to school, studying, playing football, and working, I think, 2 or 3, maybe 4 part-time jobs.
Can you imagine that?
17 years old doing that.
Wow, that's so impressive.
I thought the officials were going to say the ground caused the fumble and give the ball back to Dover, but let's see what they do here.
Yeah, I haven't seen any official word here yet.
We're still waiting to see some indication as we're down to a minute and a half. I forgot all about we got the running clock.
Oh, God, I stopped the clock.
They're still discussing who has possession of this football. And meanwhile, the clock continues to run because we have a...
Well, I thought it was 35.
I thought it was 35, too, so I don't know why it's still running.
So why is it?
Because it's only 33. So it's one of the... There's an intelligent comment from someone in the stands. The clock is running. No, really? Now we finally have official timeout.
Well, that only took 2 minutes. That's not bad.
It did. It took a lot.
We had 2 minutes left on the clock when we were at exactly 2 minutes.
Okay. They're going to reset the clock to 1:35.
Inadvertent whistle.
Yeah. Yeah, so the ball remains with
Dover.
Dover. Second down coming up. Or actually, that was second down. It's third down now. It should be. After about a yard and a half pickup. So reset the clock. It's done. 1:35 to go in the game. Yeah, you're right. It is 35-point margin. I looked up there and was trying to do the math. I mean, wait a minute. It's only 33. Why is it running? Did they change that this year?
I don't think so, but I'm not 100%.
No, I think it's still 35. Back in the game is
Nice
quarterback Jordan Moran. Connects with Sessoms.
Dover first down. Ball on the Dover 43-yard line.
And they picked up 12 yards on that pass play. Good combination. Moran to Sessoms. And Moran he got the first down. Now he's going to go back to the sideline. Richardson back in at QB.
It's an odd substitution, huh?
Yeah. Give right up the middle. And about a 5-yard pickup. As running back is Abrams at sophomore.
Abrams carried on the play for a gain of 5. Be second down 5. Ball on the Dover 48-yard line.
Not too many more plays left in this one, I don't think.
Running out of time here.
Dover staying on the ground. Richardson rolls to the bottom of your screen. Now he's going to tuck it in and run with it.
Yeah, a lot of red.
Yeah.
A lot of red jerseys there.
He did get 1 positive yard with 30 seconds to go. Now we have a Smyrna player down. All right, at the end of that play. Stops the clock with just under 29 seconds to go in this one.
Why don't we just step away for a few seconds? Hopefully this player will be okay. We'll come back with some good news.
Making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Injured Smyrna player was Kyle Winters. He looks to be okay. Walked off the field under his own power.
He's back.
They'll just check up on him. Meanwhile, down on the field, blindside pressure's coming. And Richardson never saw it coming. Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Making that big hit for Smyrna is Cole Moyer, a freshman.
We've heard that name before, though.
Yeah, well, his older brother, Hunter Moyer, had a great career here at Smyrna High. All-state linebacker.
That's right.
Boy, Cole just came in from his defensive end, or rather linebacker position, and just blindside hit Richardson. He never saw that truck coming.
I was going to say, never saw that coming either.
Catch that license plate? It was number 40. His mother, I know, was sitting right down below us.
Well,
that might be the last
play of the game. Last play of the game.
So Smyrna is going to be successful on the opening game of the 2020 season as we have some fireworks here.
Oh, there we go. How about that?
Yeah.
Get everybody's morale up, man. I like it.
40-7 win over the Dover Senators here at Charles V. Williams Stadium, and I guess we'll take a little break here.
Yeah, let's take a little break, come back and talk about it, and let everybody know what's going on for next week again.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back. 2-2. I don't know if that's right or not. I just felt like saying it.
To Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to
Back here at Charles V. Williams Stadium, Glenn Fraser alongside Nick Halliday, color analyst and producer tonight, and operating the camera for us up top, Trey Mitchell.
Mr. Trey Mitchell.
Final score 40-7, Smyrna over Dover. It was an 8-7 game at half, and then Smyrna just exploded in the third quarter. After Dover missed a 34-yard field goal wide left with 9:16 to go in the third, it took Smyrna one play to get another touchdown. 80-yard run right up the middle by Wayne Knight through a big hole, and then he cut it to the outside and went the distance. Sanchez ran in the conversion, and that extended Smyrna's lead to 16-7. The next time they got the ball, I think it took two plays.
That's it.
43-yard pass, and that was to DeMoe. Wayne Knight's run made it 24-7, and then the next time Smyrna got the ball, at 4:37 to go in the third, it was a 35-yard touchdown pass to Dominic Galban as Ymir Knight ran in the conversion. 32-7 at the end of three. Smyrna added on one more score here late in the fourth on a 22-yard pass from Sanchez to Ymir Knight. His brother Wayne Knight running in the conversion, and that's your final 40-7. Dover scored first, and then it was 40 unanswered by Smyrna, and they just looked like a completely different team in the third quarter.
And the second half there, like you said, I mean, 2 touchdowns on 3 plays. And they were big plays, you know. But we did get to see just how potent this Smyrna offense can be. And then, contrary, looking at the defense, I mean, they did a very good job. I mean, I think we talked about it. Dover might have only had -3 yards in the first half.
Right.
So, I mean, we got to see just how tough and how experienced, and even the young players on Smyrna here have been playing for so long that I say experienced because they all get in the game. And that's one thing that we talked that Judy gave us the notes today. He said, look, there's a lot of people on here. I want everybody to play and have fun.
Right. Exactly. That's what he said, and I think he got a lot of people involved in the football game. And on the other side of the field, Coach Simonetti got a lot of young talent into the game, gaining some valuable experience for the Dover Senators, who, again, you mentioned we'll see them next Friday night as they take on Salesianum. Bright spots for Dover are definitely Sessoms on both sides of the ball. He was putting pressure on Sanchez tonight from his defensive end spot, and he made some nice catches and yards after the catch for him.
Yeah.
Up the middle, the tough running of Kwalik Bumbry.
Yep.
Tavion McCoy's got some wheels, some shifty moves himself, so Dover's got some positive things they can take out of this. I know it's tough when you look at the scoreboard, but they've got some things they can build on.
Exactly, and we talked about it. You know, they're running both ways. I mean, first game of the year, you got to be a little tired. No contact besides your own team doesn't relate to live action playing an opponent. So we'll get to see them, like you said, next week versus Sally's. Like you said, Sally's has a tough game tomorrow versus Malvern Prep. Up in Pennsylvania. Good luck to them. We don't know yet what's going to happen with our downstate crew with the Woodbridge-Milford game, so just stay tuned to all of our social media outlets, the YouTube channel, and the website. We'll let everybody know what our game's going to be for that because we don't think they're going to have it. The Woodbridge had to shut down the whole facility today.
Right.
It wasn't just a sports thing. It was the whole school. The campus got shut down. And then we also have Friends at Caravel.
Next Friday
night. So, midweek, Wednesday night,
Right.
only game in town. DMA versus St. Elizabeth's live from Fusco Stadium.
How about that?
So, check us out.
We got a full slate coming your way. Yeah, I got some unofficial stats for you. Sanchez completes 26 out of 37 passes for 423 yards, 4 touchdowns, and, of course, he threw 2 interceptions. big numbers,
Yeah,
numbers.
that is.
And he spread it out among so many receivers, although I would say his favorite target tonight on the wideouts was Jermaine Earl, who had a terrific night. But Wayne Knight, Ymir Knight, everybody just got into the game catching a pass. Of course, Dominic Galban as well, who got the touchdown pass. Dover ended up with over 40 yards rushing was Bumbry. Also over 40 yards rushing McVeigh. And kind of tough night in the passing game for both quarterbacks. Richardson, who came in, and then, of course, for Jordan Moran. Something that they probably got to work on a little bit, some timing they got to get down. This was just the first game action that they've had.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
Okay,
Let's
all right.
wrap
And
her
don't
up.
forget to check us out on social media. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to be notified of all the games that we have coming.
Yes.
That'll do it.
Going up.
Yep, for tonight's 2020 season opener. We want to thank Smyrna Athletic Director Bill Schultz and Dover Athletic Director Kevin Turner, both coaches who gave